What's up, everybody? Good evening. What's going on? This is Aquabos back again. Unfortunately, you see no light. Well, you see little bit light, but no light. Like literally no light over here. Why? Because electricity company sent me notice saying they're gonna shut the light out. And guess what? They did. I don't know if you can hear in the background. I got a generator running. My one pump that I have it hooked up to the and then my door, and there's couple few other pumps that are running for other tanks. You know, I'm getting by inside the marine tanks, doing good. Everybody's going good. We are night, like 2 o'clock in the morning right now, 2:30. Yeah, and so no electricity. We're just hanging out. You know, I was with Kevin right now. Kevin Canines and Aquatics, hanging out with him. He went to bed. But for me, not going to bed anytime soon. So reason I'm running the gen because I don't want to lose my fish. I can't show you, of course. Calibration. Hello, hello. Good day. It's not so good. I wanted to go to the meeting, club meeting, but I had anxiety. I felt like, hey, you have you're gonna lose power at night, and not not a good comfortable feeling. I didn't want to. And another thing, was too cold today. I didn't want to bag fish and stress them, especially I wanted to take some blue rams, apistogrammas, and taking them there, it's gonna take them down low, whatever the temperature was outside. It was cold, and he's waiting for Marco to start the stream. Oh yeah. Oh well, I didn't see Marco starting the stream. I said, let me start a stream because I'm gonna hang out. I'm gonna be staying up all night long. Marco start a stream. That's good. If you want Marco, come up here. If you are in the chat, let me know. Uh, how long you losing power for? I was told from midnight to 7 in the morning, but usually they don't leave it that long. They leave it up to like 5. So the generator is not hooked up to the house or anything like that. It's just got cables running to the fish tanks, and then I'm running the kiddo's breeding machine. So I got a medical machine I have to run. Hey Marco, how are you? You going live, bro? I wanted to hang out. I'm gonna stay up all night. I don't have to keep this on. I can delete it. If you wanna go, I can come and hang out with you. GRB, good day, good day. I'm just you wanna. Hold on, what was that? So yeah, I gotta keep an ear on that generator. It's running right now, but I just heard something funny. It could have been just my rats. If you wanna come up, you can come up, buddy. But you know, Moro City Aquatics. Hello, hello. So no power, guys. That's what it is. We're hanging out. Gotta see when the power gonna come out. When the light turn on, I'm gonna turn off the stream. Either that or not. We're gonna go. Yeah, well, fingers crossed. We'll see if we lose any fish. I do have a tank not running any filters. I can't. I mean, it's too much hassle. It's a 60 gallon. I have some babies in there going out. It should be fine. And then right now it's what, 2:30. Another 2.5 hours. Power should be coming back on. So I don't know. Hello, hello, welcome, Atkins Nature Aquarium, Ian, my brother. Dude, literally, Ian, I wanted to go to the meeting today, but again, the fish, I felt like I didn't feel good about it. Every now and then, I don't feel good and like that, and I was like, you know what, just cancel. Don't have to go. If you don't feel good, why go feel bad? You know, just stay and deal with your problems, and that's easier. So, fast casting off my equipment. All right, all right. Yeah, I got no special equipment. By the way, I charged the battery. I got the charger hooked up, and everything's running good on that generator. Is like 3,500 watts. It was a cheap one off of Amazon. I paid like 299. But it's gonna be run. You know, the medical equipment has to be run, and I, of course, thanks. I need to run the fuel of the air in here. They degenerate fish keeper. Degenerate. Degenerate fish keeper. Welcome. I know. Just same here. You're lurking, and I'm just like hanging in here. I need to go get a cup of coffee. Stay awake. I just drank like one. I mean, all my cups are here. I'm not gonna just show you every one of them. That'd be stupid. Anyway, bunch of cups of coffee. I'm just trying to stay awake. It's 2:30 right now. And I said, let me go live and see what's up. And we'll just talk here, you know. Okay, I hope I don't lose anything, bro. But my major, like, look, the best part about it, this whole experience, is that all the tanks running on the airline, the same pump. So all I need is that one pump hooked up to power. The wife said she doesn't like the power being too loud, the generator being too loud. Hello, Chewy, welcome. Uh, I am going to bed here. Have a good night. How all goes well. I hope all goes well. She said, okay, calibration. Thank you. Good night. And so, yeah, she said she's gonna buy a small one, so just to run the fish room and a couple of fish tanks. You don't need a 3,500 watt. You can go buy one like 1,100 watt and run a few things like that. I mean, cheap generator off Amazon. That's cheap. $200. You can get one. 250. You can get one. The small ones, they are silent too. There's silent ones that go brrrr, instead of the ones outside. Right now, it's like, oh man, it's loud. I feel bad. Neighbors outside. I'm sorry. Apologize. Ooh, I feel bad. I'm like, look, kind of stay awake. The minute the power comes on, that generator off. The minute I have the lights on, I'm just waiting for the light to come on. Jay's better room. What's happening, my brother? Long time no see. Yep. Well, awesome folks always hang out with you, my friend. So how is everybody doing? So the best part about it, be prepared. Always be prepared. That's one thing. Imagine you don't have it and you lose power. You don't know what's gonna happen. I don't even think you want to go to sleep that night. Yeah, I have generator and I'm still not going to sleep out of respect to the neighbors. Um, fuck me, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna turn off that minute the light comes on. Okay, that's perfect. Back up. But how about the saltwater tank, buddy? I didn't even lose the light on it, or I have it all hooked up, so that's a good thing, right? By the way, I took a video short. I'm gonna make a like 3 minutes with some music. I was thinking to talk about it, my experience being with the 1 2 3 different three reefs. So one's a 20 gallon, one's 22 gallon, one is a 32 gallon and a half, 32.5. Backup air for the saltwater marine tank, reef tanks. I don't know. How would they do? Oh, excuse me, guys. I'm gonna be on, and if there's no coffee for me, I'm like, my sleepy time is past, literally past. So I learned how to kill Planaria like that in minutes. Yesterday, I did an experience. I took the Santa shrimp out of the tank. I saw there was Planaria inside. And then I decided to throw some others. Bendazole, they call it, the pig dewormer. I have some friend of mine gave me to get rid of that red Planaria swarm out of angels. Successfully did it. It was easy. Uh, Female had it one time, got her back to normal with that medication. I medicated it in the food, and she ate it and washed out. I kept doing the water changes. It went away. So the same medicine, I went and put it in the planted tank. No plant died. Snail's alive. Uh, I haven't changed the water yet. I'm gonna do it tomorrow when I get the light back on. So I guess, and all of a sudden, all of the planaria gone. Like they either dissolved or just like shivered and died, or something went down on the soil or something. I don't really know, but I don't see them anymore. I have Zoa in the bag for 4 days. Sorry, now heading home, then dripping, dripping. LOL. Yeah, drop the link, yo. Drop the link. Hold on, let me do it. Uh, Let me see how it was. Supposedly, you do this. I'm gonna try a different way, okay? Copy link, and then go over here, and then says post comments. Paste the link. Ah, boom. Ba ba boom. Ba ba boom. Ba boom. You got it? Did it show? Try to come in. Indoor. Try to follow that link. Is it showing? Or it's not? I don't know if it's showing or not. I'll try a different way again. Hold on. Copy clipboard. I'll copy it again. Item already copied in clipboard. Okay. So I open the bag when I put under a lamp in the. Yeah, they do that. Hotel room kept the room at 75, so they are fine. Link is showing. Okay, how about, can you come in? You said to drop the link. I did. Let me do it again. There you go. Boom. Okay, I see you.
Here you go.
Welcome, welcome. How are you? Long time no see.
Yeah, that's drunk up. Yeah. How you been?
I'm here. I'm here. Just stressed up, but again, the stress went down to from like 100 to down to 30% right
That's
now.
cool for
Only
sure.
thing I'm stressed out about tomorrow, my neighbor's gonna say, "Hey, dude, I don't appreciate you, dude." I'm like,
Why?
"Hey, don't," because it's wrong. I
Oh, the
don't like it.
generator.
Hey, if somebody's running one right now outside, I don't mind. You gotta do
Yeah,
what they gonna do. It's none of my business. But I know the types of neighbors I'm living next to. They're a little noisy and they don't
yeah,
mind their own business.
yeah. Oh, hey, hello everybody in chat also, and everybody came over from Kevin's.
The last time I saw you, you were here. Remember, you brought
Mm-hmm.
some fish and so those blue
There were
eye
the daisies,
daisy.
and then the gold,
I
the long
lost the
fins.
daisy because of the palm tree. I have dropped all these palms
Oh,
inside. They contaminated the water. I should have
yeah.
moved it from there.
The daisies or the long fins?
The daisies, the long fins, I haven't seen too
One in a
much
while.
activity
Oh,
breeding. They're
okay.
still in there, but no, like no babies in there. I don't see. Maybe there is, man, but I'm not like messing around in the tank in the
You
thing.
know
You
what?
see where I put them? You remember where I put them?
Yeah, yeah.
I have a lot of natural growing. What you call it? Um,
Like
that
that, like
one
life
plant.
good, like Daphne and shit, or what?
No, 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 no. Oh yeah, there is a lot of like mosquito larvae, of
Oh,
course. stuff. It's a pond, outside pond,
Right.
but they do great outside. And then I'm growing a lot of sunfish outside.
Oh, really?
And yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah. Those, yeah.
what I did is I took some buckets of water from my water changes from under the sunfish. So that whenever sunfish they lay on the moss, the little algae on the hair algae. So I take the bucket full of hair algae and I dump it on the pond, and then all of a sudden you see a bunch of babies in there. They literally hatch and they eat all the larvae and stuff. Are you
That's
did you get
cool.
any more fish? Did you get any more fish recently?
Yeah. So I've gotten some sunfish. They've been it's at least doubled in size. Now doubled in size meaning I only ever really saw like three of them to begin with, but now but you see a lot of juveniles. The
Mm,
and then I restock it with scuds from time to time, so that I make sure there's something in there. Um,
perfect.
and they're neat. Like have you observed them this to where the parents they'll run up on the fry, like they'll swim up and they'll see it, and then when they it's like they recognize it, then they swim away. Like they won't eat it. It's the neatest thing ever. The have you seen that yet?
No.
Let's see, hold on.
Jay Beta,
Okay.
try to drink like take a lemon, cut it in half, boil it, put honey inside, couple tablespoons. It's not gonna be too much honey, and then drink it slowly. It's warm. It's really yummy, bro. And then it will soothe the throat. And then that's vitamin C, E, D, B, and every other vitamins you want. It will make you feel good. Trust me. And then you keep the stomach warm. You'll feel good soon. Just fight it, man. Flu is nasty. I know. So best thing. Try washing your hands. Try to wear a mask. I mean, stay away from problems. Before COVID, I got sick and it did not feel like normal sickness. I felt like my bones were on fire, guys. Like it was aching and hurting, and I wasn't feeling good at all. And I was on top of it. Like for a minute, I felt like I was feeling sick. I started taking medication. I ate right. I took more vitamins, and I recovered finally. Didn't take me that long. The chicken maggi, they have the package. You boil water, you put these noodles inside, they all the flavor and everything in there, like a chicken sopa, with a lot of lemon. That one is good. Tastes good with crackers inside. It makes you good too. And I know that. Matter of fact, when I don't feel good, that's my favorite food, and I have packages of it in the house always, just in case. It's good anytime, by the way. I never do it. When the only time I get sick, I only eat that food. Like it's like I don't know why, but you know what I'm talking about, right? It's made by Maggi, and it's got the chicken flavor noodles inside. You boil water, you dump it in there, and 2 3 minutes later, all the noodles are like tiny pieces like this, all swollen up with water and the broth. The markets has it. Every market has it. So, guys, I've been breeding a lot of fish, Marco. A lot of apistos here, different kinds. A lot of what you call it. I got the zebra cara bred. I have angels a lot breeding. I got the avatars bred another batch today, which like they're still in the egg stage. It's just last night. I'm gonna, tonight, this morning, night. Anyway, so we got another batch going. They're in the 50-gallon. Hopefully they'll survive. We'll see how it's gonna go. I don't take them out. They didn't do it in the pot that I gave them. They went and laid on there's like a little plastic toad inside. I put aqua soil inside just to buffer the water. And before I was using it for Altums, keeping the Altum angels acidic, a little softer. You're good. You're muted, buddy. I can't hear you. You're muted. You push the mute button. I didn't do it, right? No. To mute. 2 minute noodle. Yeah, beef flavor and add some chili. Powder yum. Hey, GRB. My parents, oh, well, actually, it's a cultural, I think. It's like a, you know how Hispanic race have a cultural food called menudo, which is it's intestines. They're like washed up. They cook it differently. And in my culture, we have something they call it pacha. Armenian restaurants, they sell it. It's literally the cheek meat and then the tendons on the leg part. They take that. You got to know how to cook it. My dad knows. I know how to cook it. My dad knows. I've watched them, and I know I can get it right down under the flavor because it's all into the how clean you cook that stuff. So there's a process. It's everything process. Um, and when it's done, you refrigerate it, it becomes like gelatin. The whole liquid thing it be turns into gelatin. So you can reheat it and it becomes liquid again. So you know what I'm talking about. So that's very medicinal food. We eat it at least once a year. When you're eating the dish, like sweat's coming down your head. Not even spicy, and it's really good stuff. But it's made out of tendon and cheek meat. Zebra Accra are fried. They are still with parents. I haven't removed them. Welcome back.
My bad. Sorry about that.
No
I had a
worries, no
phone call
worries.
then for sure.
But yeah, I've been breeding a lot of fish, buddy, here. So I kinda wanna get into some shrimps right now. I went and got some pinto shrimp, red pinto, black pinto. I got some blue what are those called? Blue, not the steel. They're not neocaradinia. All I'm talking about caradinias, okay?
Yeah, yeah.
So I forget the blue one's names. It's a simple one. What's the name of the blue one,
There's
Ian?
a Blue Velvet, Blue Dreams.
No blue.
Um,
No, no, those are neocaradinias.
oh, you're talking about
Blue
oh, you're talking
blue.
about the other ones. Okay, that's right. You said pencils and
Yeah,
shit. Um,
blue bolt. Blue bolt. That's
Blue
true.
Bowl.
That's the one. Blue
Yeah.
bolt. And then blue bolt. I got two blue bolt. One blue, black pinto. Two red pinto. And then I got the ones that were expensive, $20 a piece. They call them Santa Super Red crystals. Those are
Mm.
gorgeous. Um, and I got four of those. That was like 20, 20, 20, $80 for four, man. It's expensive, bro. Yeah.
You know, yeah, but okay, granted, things work out. Say they stay in the shelf for a couple years, you get more out of it. That's a long time of entertainment. You know what I mean? For the $80, I've been with it for that, and it's the more the entertainment. You know,
If I get the tank full of them, oh man, I'll sell it for $10 each.
easy. Well, yeah, I mean, no reason why you shouldn't. I mean, first of all, if they're that easy, everybody would have them, and two, like that's just that kind of the way it goes. You know, the you can set your price,
Those are not easy, as easy to keep. Also,
right?
yes, you're right
Yeah.
about that. But Marco, when I get something, I have this tangerine tigers. I swear they're
Mhm.
bulletproof.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, 600 parts per million water and no change water for 6 months, only top off. Okay, and the freaking shrimp is alive and buried, bro.
And the Carradino.
Yeah, those are tangerine
Yeah,
tigers,
yeah.
bro. You can cross them to the crystals and stuff.
That's cool.
And by the way, they are crossed to crystal. Those are fancy tangerine tigers. You gotta come and see it. But no, I don't have a lot of them. A friend of mine asked me for some today, and I was like, don't have a lot. Let me make a bunch more. So I need
Yeah.
to take some of that buried female, move them into another tank, release some of the babies, and then take them back in there.
Hey, maybe like sometime maybe next Tuesday if your schedule's open. The Because there's somebody else I've been meaning to visit, and then he lives out there in your neck of the woods, so I can swing by
No, so
there earlier.
you coming
Uh,
by over here?
yeah, because it'd be a good time to do that because a buddy of mine's been hitting me up.
Hey, you're
Um,
welcome anytime. I'm up all the time, like this late. Like
mm,
usually I go to sleep at 2 a.m.
yeah,
I lock the doors and everything. Uh, if I have a friend and hang out with me, you guys stay up later, no problem.
Yeah. So I think it'd be good because like a buddy of mine, I can hit him up during the day, and I go there in the evening, like over there.
Yeah, let me know what day you
Cool.
come in.
Look, I'll
See,
shoot for next Tuesday, maybe Monday, but maybe next Tuesday.
if you would have been here tonight, you would have had a mean eggplant kebab, man. I made
uh,
some nice food tonight. Oh yeah. So there's a Turkish dish. They call it eggplant kebab. It's the same
uh,
Armenian, Turkish, the same thing. So
okay,
we were cousins once before, man. Trust me.
for real.
We don't get along, but we were cousins once before. I know we were. Anyway, so it's like eggplant, long Japanese the eggplant. They're purple, right?
Mm-hmm.
You cut it into like the circle. You cut it into pieces. You put it in a big metal skewer. In between the eggplant, you put in hamburger meat flavored
Mm-hmm.
with salt, pepper, paprika. What else? I put some cumin powder. Also, I put a little bit of cinnamon. It gives a good flavor and a little bit of salt. Yeah, I said salt, pepper, paprika, cumin, cinnamon. That's it. Mix it all up, and then in between the barbecue on the barbecue, and then I put it inside a aluminum pan. Also, barbecued onions and tomatoes on top of it, and some pomegranate juice you squeeze on top, and you
Mm-hmm.
bake it inside the barbecue. It's very delicious. I mean, if you like eggplant, some people say, "Hey, I hate eggplant." Hey, my, ask my kids how they like eggplant. They were like, my big boy was
Yeah.
like, "Dude, whatever." He said he's squash. I'm like, "We're not cooking squash tonight." I go, "What do you say?" He's like, "Squash is good." I'm like, "That's not squash."
There's no way I can't be the only person that's awake right now who has never had eggplant. So like, how would you describe it?
Oh wow,
Yeah, yeah,
dude.
yeah.
Okay,
I know.
well,
Yeah.
with me, it's one of my favorite vegetables if it's a vegetable because I can make it different, like shrimp. You can make it different dishes with it.
Oh, versatile, like onion. You can do everything with that shit. No,
Oh yes,
you know what?
eggplant.
It's more like to me the way you describe it, the way you it's stuffed. It sounds like a pepper, like a bell pepper.
It's not
Like
like that though.
no,
This
but you
one
could
is
use
the
it as a versatile.
the texture is yummy, creamy, kinda, but like soft. It melts in your mouth.
Okay,
The skin is hard. Well, the way I cook it and the sauce is absorbed, I like to eat the skin. But if it's
so
burnt,
it
yeah,
so it
it's
has a
bad.
nice contrast. So it's crunchy and soft at the same time.
No, the outside is crunchy because it's barbecued, and the inside becomes all the hamburger juices sucks
Mm,
in, and then
good
whatever
stuff.
the tomato, yeah, it's all yummy, it's crazy,
You know,
explode.
I like toasted stuff. So if we're talking about toasted peppers, toasted whatever it is, I like the little charred. The
Yeah,
when I
the
saw that my meat, I like a little crispiness.
yeah,
All that shit, all that stuff. I'm down. The so I hit on my buddy. Maybe we could schedule it. This way it's not so random on him. We could probably schedule it like on a Monday or Tuesday. I'll show
I'm
up
a
with
food guy, guys. I
some
like
bread.
healthy,
Mm,
healthy eating, healthy. But that's a Mediterranean food. So,
yeah.
what makes the Mediterranean food healthy? Do you know?
Oh, you know, yeah, dude. A few of them. One of them is low on. Okay, check this out. The only reason why I even know enough to know I don't know what I'm talking about is because there's one guy named Joe Wallach. He's a pediatrician, and he was talking about how they did a study on the most healthiest diets, and they wanted to be in the Mediterranean. They live pretty along, and he even said it. And then, but this guy's big on cholesterol, and he'll say that it has the right kind of cholesterol and shit. Because the problem is, like, you got people they ban cholesterol when our brain is a third cholesterol by weight. So you see, so like, it was something about the Mediterranean diet and a bunch of other stuff. I don't know what I'm talking about. It's good.
M-
To
Me-
answer your question, I
Mediterranean
don't know.
Mediterranean diet has a lot of that paprika, very
Mm,
very like antioxidant. The cinnamon also same thing. Clove the same
mm,
thing. They drink tea all day long. They put clove in the water, boil it. They put the tea bag Lipton and dump it in there with some cinnamon. It tastes very yummy. Huh? If you
yeah.
grow up
Hey,
with it, it's really yummy.
when
Cinnamon
you say
clove.
clove, Hey, you're not talking garlic clove, are you? You're talking something
No, no,
else.
no. Clove.
Okay, so I love that
It-
garlic shit too. Throw a couple of
Bro,
garlic cloves in there. You know, I'll take some of them back. I love
so
garlic and rice.
today my wife, I make homemade pickles. I know how to make them. From my dad is a cook and chef, and he taught me
I'm
how.
almost impressed. I got to try them out, and then maybe if they're good, I'll be impressed.
Yeah,
I'm playing.
no, about a week from today, the pickles will be ready.
Okay, I love
A week,
pickles,
yeah.
ketchup. I want to make my own ketchup at some point. Then I seen how difficult it is, and I can see why no one makes it. And I'll rely on Hunts. They make it. I'm alright with Hunts. The I don't know because I love ketchup and shit. So like something that easy, I should make it,
Hmm.
but it's not that easy.
Yeah,
Turns out.
it's true. It's true.
Yeah.
Ketchup is not easy. I know what ketchup is an art. It's cooking. You
Hmm.
got to mix the right ingredients together to give that right texture, or else it will not come up right. And you got to have machines and dehydrate the tomato paste and sauce and this and that. Man, grandma made all that stuff. My
For
favorite
real?
thing my grandma made. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All of it. I learned from my grandma. My favorite thing was cherry jam. Oh, to die for. I can get it still. So hard to find it these days. It's
Hmm.
Dude, I used to eat buckets load of them. Oh man, with cheese. That stuff is like purple color syrup in it, and they made it at home, homemade. Like the color is not coloring; it's just from the natural, from the fruit. The
Hmm.
cherries are so dark and purple, but they just deseed it. They boil it with sugar, and they just shrink up small pieces. I
Hmm.
know grandma did it. I don't remember exactly how that one was, but that was my favorite. I never seen them make. I seen them make cheese, string cheese. That was
Uh,
fun. String cheese. I know how to make cheese.
they I don't know
Different
anything
types
about
of
this stuff,
cheeses.
but I know my grandmother. Like she grew up on the ranch. My grandmother on my father's side, because they didn't have electricity, so they
Dude, the
actually
same
had
thing.
yeah. Yeah, so the she grew up with the wagon wheels. It wasn't until she was maybe 13 or so, 12, 13, when they moved into town and they got
My,
electricity and big city stuff.
my mom the same way. My mom's father and mom. So he was
Ah,
a professor in the college. Also, they had farms. They owned farms. They had a bunch of
right.
workers. So grandpa passed away from heart attack. He lost one of the crops into the hot Aleppo wind. One of the he's from Syria, moved from Armenia to Syria, and then
Oh,
yeah, and hot Syria air burned his crop. The guy stressed and he got heart attack. So I always talk
yeah,
about
yeah,
him.
yeah,
His name was Richard. He's such a nice grandpa, but I never met him.
yeah. But see, we could tell you left an impression on your family.
No,
You just
yeah,
tell.
farmers.
Yeah,
Look, farming is not easy. Anything
no,
can be farming. Like what I'm doing can be farming. But if you have to do research, bro, always gonna be failing some areas. So you can always improve into farming too.
mhm.
There's like unlimited. You can be improving. Like you can farm on the Mars if you want, man. That's how far you can go.
That's how they did
But
it down south. Like down south, like the Mexicanos would be back in the day, because like a lot of like the Aztecs, it was marshlands. They say they go swampy, but they did whatever they did to freaking thrive. And then a lot of them they would terrace the hills. They figured that stuff out. You know how to terrace things. Like farming is like it's weird because you have some people saying that like numbers, like math was invented because of farming to figure out the crops and shit. But I think all that stuff was inevitable. But yeah, because I used to do landscaping. Because I used to do lawn maintenance. Man, it sucks. It's not easy
G-
being out there in the
GRB,
sun.
GRB in Hollywood until like 2 o'clock in the morning, there was uh Thai restaurants open. Everyone is better than the other one. I would try every one of them like that. So everybody has different dishes, different flavors. Thailand is not just one city. There's other cities, different cities. So you gotta taste different types of food especially in Hollywood. There's a place called like Thai Town. And once you
Mm.
walk in Thai town, it's on Normandy and Normandy and what is that other
Normandy
street
and
called?
Western.
No, it's Hollywood and Normandy, bro.
No, no, I was quoting Friday. The movie Friday.
Normandy Western, they both run the
Remember
same way.
Smokey?
They run the same way. They don't cross each other.
Right. Oh, well, he says around here between Normandy and Western. That makes sense. It's between
Yeah, Hollywood
Normandy and Western.
Boulevard between Normandy and Western. That is true. The
Mm.
Thai town is on the like yeah, west side of the,
Don't give me no
yeah.
credit for anything. I'm quoting the movie. It's just coincidental that it happens line up with what you're talking about. So like, yeah, forget it. I just said that. Yeah, yeah, absolutely between
I was a tow
Normandy and
truck
Western.
driver down there, huh? For
Huh?
many years. I tow truck driver down there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh?
So like, and I was there in a bad time, and I seen the town clean up. I was like, whoa, what happened overnight? Like the cops were all over cleaning up all those bad people on the side of the road on Santa Monica Boulevard. There was so many bad things happening, especially after 1 o'clock at night. The Hollywood is bad. Sorry guys, I've seen so much.
Oh,
It's
bet.
not even a joke.
Well, at 1 o'clock at night, that's when things are really kicking in.
Well,
If
I
everybody's
was a
had to
tow
fill
truck.
for the
I
day,
had to
and
stay there sometimes overnight and work all night long. And
yeah.
then when you're a tow truck driver, only the drunk and the worst of the worst break down.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. But you know what's funny? I've noticed over the years of me getting in of my car breaking down in the middle of the night that every tow truck driver they seem to like the job. Like like a grumpy tow truck driver is kind of like a stereotype. I feel, but everyone I met, they've all been laid back, cool. I don't know what's because they have to be that way because just they don't know what to expect. But all of us seem like you can tell how they get a kick out of it, gets a breakaway. Like I don't know, they've all
Look,
been really laid back.
Grumpy tow truck driver is because of his manager. Especially, okay,
Uh,
man, the way they were doing things is all wrong. I mean, and they blame the workers. Come on, dude,
yeah,
it's not right. I mean, some of the stuff they do out there is ridiculous. I never wanted to be a tow truck driver. I never
yeah,
want to be a tow truck. Last time I was a tow truck driver here, 6 years ago, 7 years ago, and I tell myself all the time like this: when I say I'm not gonna do this ever again, I said I'm not gonna do it. It means like I said, hey, done with the towing. I'm gonna look for a new career,
yeah,
something that I'm gonna love. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it until the day I die. And
yeah.
then man, fish
And
is
then rest is
working.
history. Yeah,
Like I told you, God spoke to me, told me to do this, dude, literally, and it's like successfully working for me. And I'm learning more and more, and what works and what doesn't work, and
yeah,
what's the best way. There's so many ways of breeding fish. A lot of people know that. Not one way. There's no my way. There's no such thing as my way. There is everybody's way, and then you learn from everybody, and then you'll know this way, that way, that way. You can try and
yeah,
see how it works and fail. Even though, look, I'm not a perfect guy, huh? Everybody say, "Oh, George Aquaballs is the best breeder." No, 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 guys, hell no. I've learned from falling. So only thing I can improve on myself by failing. If I don't fail,
mm,
I'm not gonna improve on that section.
yeah,
So I have to fail to be able to make it better.
for sure. Yeah, and the to touch on that, like one thing I've learned was pointed out to me by somebody else, Napoleon Hill, like his literature, is when I first started realizing that like you fail, but a lot of times your success is right beyond that failure, and a lot of times like true failure only comes around when you quit, give up, change plans, this or that. Like say a person wants to be whatever the case may be, that's how you really fail. But otherwise, you keep that
You will.
tenacity, you keep on going. Like nature at some point says, all right, you worked hard enough, you did your diligence. Here's what you asked for, and then
Marco, failure is not meaning that you're a loser or you don't do it the right
mhm,
way. Failure is actually a good thing. It will teach you to make it better and fix it.
yeah, yeah,
There's always the best people in their things in their line. The people fail so many times, and then the end they got it, and they always gonna do it the right way. If you can't make them do it the wrong way anymore.
Yeah,
That's it.
yeah.
Well, Einstein has many
Let me
saying
change
about
cups.
that.
'Cause, Uh, I don't want.
I'm
I don't
gonna
want to
get
like.
I'm gonna get coffee too. I'll be right back.
All right. Hey, so who's all here? Seen GRB chat last. GRB's the realest. Um, Thai food makes head sweat. Man, just take it a bite of Thai food. All of a sudden, you just take a few bites. 20 minutes later, I'm fine. Why are you sweating? I'm not sweating. You're sweating. It's the atmosphere, it's the Earth's axis. It's I got a heat wave in my face. Hey, degenerate, chilling, stay cold, chilling. Yeah, man. It's been a while. Been 2 whiles, 3 whiles. Been a hot minute. Um, this tank's still here. You know, I okay. So, hey, lunatic, the glad you guys are here chilling. I joined if I wasn't sick. This cough is brutal right now. Yeah. You know what? Yeah, stay off air with that. Nobody. You know, hold on. Let me reel that back in. Hope you do. Hope you get better. Um, take some cough stuff. Nobody. Yeah, nobody. Hold on. There's a better way of saying what I want to say. Coughing sucks on a microphone for the listener. Boom. Nice way of saying. Hope you get better. My TV is on pause. I'm freaking. I got George's face looking right at me. Don't judge me, George. No mírame. Don't judge me. We're all a little sick, if you ask me. Hey, you know, I picked up my guitar the other day. Uh, Sober. Ain't half bad. You know, sober. It was all right. I'm not saying I'm sober now. I'm just saying that moment. Oh, I was not sober at all that moment. Now I think about it. But anyways, and anywho, yeah, I played a little bit the other day. I got to get back into that. It's weird because like you pick up your say an old hobby like guitar or whatever it is, and you forget how much you miss it. Like a good sandwich. They're boring. But then when you have a good sandwich, it's like that. Damn, this mayo is really on point right now. Like you know, like this lettuce is crunchy. Everything is just right. The colors are vibrant. The Thank you, Betta's room. I um that's good of you. You went up a notch in my book. Pretty soon you would be at notch. Anyways, thank you. Hey George, we're
I
just
got
talking.
cold coffee, bro. No more hot coffee left. Anyway,
Peace.
coffee's coffee is gonna wake me up.
And you know what? A buddy of mine was breaking it down about coffee. Something about cold brew being stronger than regular coffee. Something about that. And then cause he started off with, do you know the misconception about coffee? I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. But I know I just realized that a lighter brew coffee is actually stronger than dark brew because it's processed less. And then it hits me back with the yeah about the cold brew. I'm like, oh, you had a one up me, didn't you? Yeah, it turns out a cold brew coffee may be a little stronger. The Jay's
Yeah.
bedroom is a little under the weather. Shout out to Jay's bedroom.
So I like cold coffee. It's not a biggie. I like cold, hot.
You know, I've done cold coffee plenty of times. It's good for pick me up because it's you just drink the shit. You don't have to worry about the damn thing to cool down and not rearrange your taste buds.
Really?
Well, yeah, I was saying like cold coffee you could drink it. Hot coffee might take a while
Yeah,
to
I
cool
know.
down.
No,
Yeah.
hot coffee don't take me a while. It goes fast. So look, this tank I cut in half. Remember I said I was gonna do that? This is the acrylic tank, and then I embraced it. You can see I glued it with the acrylic glue. That one's just a ceramic little mushroom head, mushroom, whatever you call this, a cave to breed a pistogramma, maybe.
Mhm.
Later, put a little moss on it. Yeah, but this one here, it's a nice long tank. I'm thinking to do a shrimp. Now it's like on my level right now. It's right in front of me, right? Literally. This is like my stomach level. It's not high. I can change the water easy. I threw some guppies in there. You can see some goodiettes and some guppies.
A tank like that with that at that level of height, are you planning on putting anything else above it that will prohibit the view from the top? Or are you going to keep it like that?
No, no, I'm gonna keep it the way it is, just like this. And I'm thinking to do shrimp. So if I do shrimp, I'm gonna be putting two glass boxes, one on that side, one on that side. They're gonna have soil media inside with the under gravel filter in the glass boxes. I do have the glass boxes and they're big, perfect for this tank. I can be maybe use one of them for right now until I get the other one. I'm thinking two is better, but one would do enough. Enough,
Mhm.
It's 70 gallon. I might put like 3 liter, 4 liter of soil. I think it will work. I don't know. We'll find out. And then I'll do a auto water, put bunch of moss. I want to grow a bunch of moss. And then I got that high power light on top of it, the big light.
Yeah, yeah.
And yeah, so we'll see what happens, man. I had it empty this tank for the longest time, and it's sitting right in front of me. I just DIY'd the filter and I pumping the water right now. It's doing good. It's doing good.
How many shrimp will you start off with if you were to put them in there? Like, what shrimp do you have in mind?
Look,
Like
the shrimp. I want to mix some up. I want to make my
hmm.
own blind. I can get those calcio, the shadow pandas, pintos, any shrimp you want. I can take you to this one place. You're gonna love them. It's in Downey, called Pet Town.
Pet Town. We go way
Anybody?
back.
You know Pet Town?
No, I never been there. I might have swung by once, but no, no Downey,
Pet
no for
Town,
sure, no.
family owned, very great
Oh,
business people. I love giving them my money, and no joke, dude. It's like I I have not once complained about Pet Town.
that's cool.
I mean, I got fish from them, and I put in my tank, killed half of my room almost. I still don't complain because that was my fault, dude. It's not their fault.
Oh, well then, yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
should have
yeah. Can't throw that
quarantined the
shit on.
tank. No, you're supposed to be quarantining. So you live
Yeah,
and learn. You do mistakes and then learn.
it happens. And you know what? And all the pros, everybody says the quarantine, and then every now and again, you hear one says, "Okay, I haven't been quarantining," or they'll say, "I had a bad experience because I did a quarantine." It's hit or miss. It's one of those things where it's complacency. I think is the word. We'll get complacent and kind of let it go. I said, hell with it. Who wants to quarantine? You want to enjoy that fish? Put it in the tank.
Did you end up watching the movie that just released, the third part, the Lost in Space?
No,
Don't
no.
miss that one. That's very fun. It's a lot of suspense. You like
Yeah,
suspense movies, right? It will
yeah.
keep you on the edge of your seat every minute of the movie. It's
Mm,
like
I love that anxiety shit. Yeah,
yeah, yeah, it's just like that. Oh
yeah.
gosh, if you haven't started watching it, it's 3 seasons. I think that's it. It's no more now.
Oh, good.
Maybe yeah, and so you'll be able to watch all 3 seasons, one after. But it's each season gonna take you a couple of days to watch. 40 minutes episodes. Each one got like 8 to 9
Yeah,
episodes. Yeah,
yeah.
but it's a family video. Not nothing inappropriate. Uh,
Cool.
Few characters would drive you nuts, but everything else is great.
Okay.
It's always like that in the movies. Uh,
Yeah, for real.
you remember the Mummy, the movie, the Mummy sequels, number
Yeah,
one, number two.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, that one guy inside the Mummy, Benny, the dude that locks up. You know what I'm talking about? The guy Benny,
He has to be the goofball, okay. You talking about the skinny guy with the thin mustache?
the skinny guy, yeah. the
Yeah,
one that the always with Connor, he actually fights with them in the war, and then he runs away after he sees like the Arabs coming, they're gonna kill him with the guns, and he just throws his gun and goes and hides behind the wall, right?
and he's the
And
main
that,
character, one of the main characters, right?
yeah, actually,
Yeah.
he is like main character, but he's like an evil main character. He starts working with the
Okay, yeah, we're
mummy.
talking about the same guy. The little skinny guy. I think he has a thin mustache. He just like
Yeah, he goes,
he's a wimpy. He's a wimpy guy. Yeah,
it's hilarious. Dude, that character is so annoying, but he's hilarious again at the same
yeah.
time. Oh my gosh, that funny guy like that. Yeah, I've seen him in other movies. He's exactly like that too.
Mm. Yeah, some of these guys they just have they hit their it's like they're playing themselves too well.
Yeah, but
Mm.
no, look, some of them take over characters and they play those characters perfect. That's why they
Mm.
win Oscars and shit.
Yeah.
Hey, no joke. So you know Hollywood, right? Like I was telling you, I met few
Yeah.
actors down there. One night, I was at the gas station on Sunset and the Five Freeway, which is
Mm.
actually it's right by Western. It's what's that street called, man? It's right off the freeway. Anyway, it's a Shell gas station, I think it was. One gentleman pulled in with a flat tire, and he said he
Uh.
showed me his credit his AAA card. So
Uh.
he didn't call in. I told him no worries, and he was going to an Emmy party, after party. You know how they do the Emmys, and then they go to the after party after the Emmys, an Emmy winners. You know what I'm talking about?
I
But
zoned out for a moment.
they
What's
win
the word?
and yeah, they win awards. The
Oh,
Hollywood
and then
actors,
yeah, 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 yeah.
and yeah, they have it every year. They close all Hollywood, and all kinds of stuff goes on
Where
down
they have
there,
the
right?
Emmys and the
Yes,
Oscars and all that shit.
the Emmys. I'm talking about the Emmys. So this
Okay.
gentleman, his name is Maurice La Marche. He's a Hispanic gentleman. I met him as when I was as a tow truck driver. He made me hold this Nami. I literally held one like in my hand, dude, a real Nami, and
Oh
he won
wow.
it. The guy won it 7 times. I held his like seventh Nami. I have a photo with that. Yeah, I mean, it was an honor, and he's like, he called me. I was his hero of that day. He goes, "You're the best guy." He goes, I changed his tire, dude. I didn't even do much, but I did my job. I got him going. He's going after the party. I met few nicer actors. Like you know who I met?
Hmm.
One of my favorite Neo McDonald. You know who that is?
Oh, that's not familiar.
I told Neo's Mercedes. He had a topless Mercedes to my boss's garage. That was it.
What movie was he in?
What movie he's not in? There's so many movies.
Get
He's that blonde, curly hair dude with blue eyes. Big guy. He's a very known actor, bro.
the
Like
guy with yeah, short curly
Street,
hair.
in Street Fighter. You know what I'm talking about? He plays as a doctor in one sequels. Neo McDonald. And if you look up his name, you can see
I
it.
bet you I think I know. Yeah.
Another gentleman I met, I really liked. I was surprised to meet him. He's been playing a lot in like he played in this one movie called The Charmed. Three sisters, they magical power. Their mom passes away and their magic comes up, and then this guy's like an angel in the movie. He played as like one of the husbands of the girls. He gets married them. It was a cool old school witchy movie.
Was it Angel in the movie?
He was an angel in the movie, like they call them white lighters. And yeah, I met that guy.
Oh,
He was very nice.
yeah.
Yeah, he was very nice. I changed his, I got him going. Wait. I met Bob Barker, dude. I went there. I wasn't believing I got his AAA card and Bob Barker. I'm like, wait, no, I didn't know the guy from his face. I was dumb as he can
uh,
get. From his voice, I'm like, wait a minute, his voice in my head. I know your voice from somewhere. He said, I'm Bob Barker. The price is right. I was like, no way. I go, sir, what do you
yeah.
need? He said, I need he was driving a Cadillac, one of the nice Cadillacs. And he said, I need a battery. And I was a battery guy at AAA, right? And then I go, sir, I apologize. AAA does not carry your battery. You have to take it to the dealer. The guy was like, here's some tip for being an honest gentleman. Have a great day. I told him, I told him to the dealer. That's it. I took the car, got a tow truck over there, took him to the dealer, and then because AAA did not sell that type of battery for that Cadillac. That's all it
Oh,
was.
okay. Yeah.
He had a lady. Oh, one time in Hollywood, I met this one chick, bro. I'm sure she's some kind of somebody knows her, but I never seen her in a movie. She was rude. Like how you meet nice people all the time,
Yeah.
but you get the rude ones. Now I'm trying to help. I'm literally trying to help. I'm there. I'm a driver. I like to help people.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
my job was there to
That
go
makes
check her
sense. Yeah.
battery out. When I got there, checked her battery, and then she's like, "What's going on with the car?" And then the test showed me the battery was bad. It was nighttime, brother. It was around 10, 11 o'clock under garage, barely any light. I couldn't see what was going on. I said, tomorrow morning, I'll bring the battery. I'll come and test it again and let you know what's going on. So the next day she called me. I'll go back there. It's
Mm-hmm.
daytime now, right?
Mm-hmm.
George really saw what's going on. It was a cable. One of the negative cable that goes on the battery was loose. When that
Okay.
happens, it doesn't charge the battery. So I
Right.
plug the cable, tighten it up, start the car. 15, 20 minutes later, I turn it off, turn it back on. It's starting. So I tested it again. Test came up as a good test. And I turned around
Cool.
and told the lady, I go, ma'am, it looked like you had only a loose cable. Uh, and I said, "You don't need a battery anymore. You're perfect." She flipping flipped out, yelling at my butt and saying, "I don't know what I'm doing." I was like supposed to rip her off and change her battery and charge her money and walk away. I was just being nice. Did another test, made sure the lady didn't need a battery because I'm not gonna rip her off. There's a lot of people they make their money like that. They sell a battery, they make $10, $20 on it. Literally, dude. That's commission
Yeah.
on their packet. But I'm not the type, even though back then I'm not the type, I wasn't gonna rip people off. That's not cool. They tip you
Yeah.
anyway sometimes. And so, and she didn't understand I was trying to help her. She flipped up on me. Like, she's like yelling, "Get out of here. You don't know what you're doing." I was like, "Okay, have a good day. Sorry to bother you." I walked
Yeah.
away, bro.
I think part of it is because she had it in her mind that something was wrong. Like if
Yeah,
something's
but it was
wrong, something's
nighttime,
wrong.
bro. I was,
Yeah, and then when you yeah, and you show up, you're like, hey, you know what? Nothing's wrong. It's just this wire is loose. Now her perspective might be that you just don't want to do your job. You know what I mean? Like, but even though I know about cars, I know a loose wire can cause all kinds of havoc,
lady had
especially with the
issues,
battery.
bro.
Yeah.
The lady had
So
issues,
she
dude.
so it comes down to her like not wanting to accept somebody else's like she didn't put no value on other people's opinion, on other people's shit.
Yeah.
So she has problems. She has issues, like you're saying.
You know where she
Yeah.
live, bro? In
Hmm.
Hollywood Tower. I think people
Oh,
got
so
problem living in that damn building. It's an ugly ass
yeah,
old
yeah.
building.
Hmm. Oh, you know what? For real.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I had to go under Hollywood Tower, literally, to take her car out of the damn garage. Down. You can't even see no light, nothing. Oh, Hollywood was one of the worst places to work as a AAA driver because there's like no parking anywhere to park, and then all the cars are under garages. You gotta have to drive. Your tow truck has like a special light bar that literally folds back down, dude. And like no car can get in those buildings, especially if you have a lift up truck. Don't even go to
Yeah.
Hollywood. Don't go to Hollywood.
Oh, because those buildings are old. They're made for fucking little, like lower. Like, yeah, yeah, yeah,
Jesus, you kidding me? It was one of the worst places. I'm not joking. So much problems, so hard job, and oh,
yeah.
what? Wait. Now let me explain something. So if you have a Ferrari, Lamborghini, and you're
Mm-hmm.
using AAA as a towing for your towing, and
Mm-hmm.
nothing wrong with your car, usually starts up and the driver will drive on top of the flatbed. Come on,
Right.
dude. Tip the driver so he can safely take your $500,000 car that is worth $500,000. You know, tip the
Mm-hmm.
driver. One time in Hollywood, some rich kid, two of his Lamborghinis. I told like one of them was Ferrari, one is a Lamborghini. I towed it down to the Ferrari dealer. This guy sent his secretary. I was like,
Uh,
"Are you kidding me?" He sent his secretary, like his worker, like a lady, and gave me his ID, his AAA card. He's like, "My boss is on the
hmm.
top building, and not even a dollar, dude." I was like laughing in my head. I'm like, "Are you kidding me, dude?" It's like, if I don't care about it, about my job, I would like destroy his car, dump it out of my tow
Yeah.
truck, let the insurance pay for it.
Yeah. The uh, there's times when for the most part I'll be tipping the tow truck drivers, especially now that I have the extra dough. And even if I don't, like you can tell these dudes are like kind of like they're working a little hard to be nice, to be patient.
Look what my
So,
fish tank said. My fish tank says, I did the tow truck driving, right? To George says, it's a
yeah,
tough
yeah,
work and hard to make people happy because they are stressed out when they call. Okay, now that's
yeah,
their on them. When you call in AAA, you shouldn't be stressed out. Okay, it's not fire department, it's not the police. The guy is there to help you, man. If you're not gonna listen to what he's saying, and don't even bother, just stay where you are with your car and stranded. Don't even go there. So one time in Hollywood again, all these stories in Hollywood. Maserati has a flat tire parked in the parking
oh.
spot. The only way for him to get park in the parking spot, like the regular in a parking, like a normal parking, not in a structure or anything. So you know how you got lines in the parking spots,
Yeah,
white lines.
yeah,
But there is no way I'm gonna be able to back up to him straight and then have him to my tow truck. He has to literally drive it like 5 feet, dude. And he has a flat tire. He tells me you can't roll my tire. I mean, I understand. I told him it's raining, sir. A tow truck gonna take 2 hours to come. A special tow truck. You can.
yeah.
Hello, Genomic Labs. Hello, hello, hello. Genomic Labs. He's a friend from California, by the way.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, he's a ball python breeder. He's got really. His name is Jason, and he's got a
Uh,
lot of ball pythons. Welcome, my brother.
yeah.
We know each other from breeding ball pythons for a long
Oh, that's
time.
cool.
And so yeah, that
Um,
gentleman too. I put him in his spot. I go, dude, look,
excuse me, you're
you
fine.
have to. There's no other way. I'm out of here. I said, if you don't need my help, I'm out of here. And he's like, no,
Yeah,
no, no, don't go, don't go. He's like, don't
yeah.
go, don't go.
I'm go to the bathroom quick. Give me one
No
moment, right?
problem, no problem, no problem. Hey, you got some nice shrimps there. Así Siromigo Lumulares, huh? What is that one on top going? Those are Siromigo Lumulares. I have a bunch of those. See, they don't eat shrimp, so that's good. What's going on, man? It's late at night. The reason I am awake because I have no electricity. I'm sitting here in the dark, like totally in the dark. Let me see where my camera is. I went and bought a generator, though, and I'm running the generator right now. And it's like, what time is it? 3:34. Hopefully by 5 o'clock the power comes up. Generator is gonna run, but I'm gonna turn it off in a minute. Power comes back on. So cup of coffee, hanging in there. I'm gonna roll this up until that power comes on. So we're not staying just an hour tonight. We're gonna hang out longer until that generator turns off, and then I can go to bed comfortably. Yeah, well, I mean, I talked to them so much in the tow truck. So whenever we had like San Diego drive, 2 hour drive, I made it feel like 15-minute drive. The guy was like, okay, I'm listening to this guy's talking. And I was like, I know I'm never gonna meet them again. It's like that. Most of the time you just meet this guy one time, you never meet him again. So you do your best. So because working for a company, you're the they say the face of the company kind of. Because AAA, you don't see the AAA bosses or the managers. You see the drivers. Those are the faces of the company. Back then, when I was working, they weren't being treated nice and they weren't being paid good. It was horrible job. I don't know how it is right now, but I'm sure it's not any better. It's a lot harder than it was. No good benefits. Well, I kind of never liked AAA because of like, okay, it's like the military. They contract people so they can make it less money. Why? Do it the right way, guys. Hire some people. You own the company, and then pay this gentleman so he doesn't get ripped off by his other boss. Because when I was working, when you do a good job, your bosses earn money on you, and the boss is supposed to be give you bonus every month or so. Instead of doing that, some bosses pocket the damn thing, especially the ones in Hollywood. But other places, well, my first boss I worked for, I swear, if you did a good job, every 3 months he had a meeting. Everybody takes home $1,200 extra, tax free, and he buys you breakfast, anything you want from Denny's. Like that. I love you, John Yegenyan. That was his name. I hope that gentleman is still alive. I praise his kids that stay alive and his grandkids stay alive. I enjoyed working for him. We had our ups and downs, but hey, he treated me right. No joke, guys. Never treated me wrong. He paid my paycheck. I was very happy with him. It was my first tow truck job. Did it 7 years straight on. I gave the guy a hard time, like hard time, because of the wife. He's like, we lost a baby and kind of always slacking here and there. And yeah, yeah, I did mess up. I tell you the truth. I learned. And then I worked for Freeway Service Patrol. That was no AAA. That was like this 511 guys on the freaking freeway. Change your tire, give you gas to get going, get you off the accident, block the road. Oh, a couple nights ago, I see this one dude. I don't know who he was. He had his light on the back of the license plate. Most of the time, CHP do that. They get two chicken dot or something. I don't know. I seen this dude on the YouTube flashing his light in the back of the car. All of a sudden, another car comes up. Bam! Another car comes up. Bam! It was like one after another. Maybe somebody died too. It was bad crash. That dude was doing it all wrong. And I know he had like one of those lights. He must have had top light. And when you see that going on, keep going straight. You pass the guy, get off, turn around, come back, one of those freeway like zigzags. Slow down the traffic, call 911. You can help those people. Literally, I mean, civilians can do it. You gotta get the guts. It's dangerous. You gotta have the vest. You gotta have the flares in your car. Throw some flares around the car so people can see flares. You can totally see that dude just sat there and put his light on the back of the car, thinking that because he was seeing the license plate, somebody way back there is gonna see it going 80 miles an hour at nighttime. Most of the drivers,
Mm.
boom in the back. That's like 10,000 pounds of pressure. Literally, they say like hard, You can die from that. It was horrible. I was watching. I was like, dude, I can't believe you didn't help. You just stayed there. You could have helped. I think he caused the accident because what happens when they're driving down the road and they see lights on the right, they focus on the right. You dummy, whoever you were on the right side of the shoulder. It was
Mhm.
on one of our freeway, by the way. I think it was a five.
Mm.
It could have been a city worker, dude. So anyway, I seen the cars go boom, boom, boom. I hope nobody died. I hope nobody died. But it
Yeah,
was
yeah,
not cool. That guy was unprofessional. Didn't know shit about the freeway. You gotta take a
yeah,
control, bro. If you don't
yeah.
take control, I almost died on the freeway. I'm not joking. A big rig ran over me. Like, I got out of that accident. I felt like angels came out, closed up bubble. between me and the that big semi 16 wheeler.
Uh,
I swear to God,
damn.
I was on the side of the tow truck like this outside on the line, like on my line. He came too fast on the curve on the 5 freeway. There's like a little 360 going from 5 to the
Okay.
605. Dude, this guy came up too fast. It was Saturday morning. I just started my shift, and he ran over my body. He ran over my vest, the yellow vest that I'm wearing. It was from the front of the trailer all the way to the back. It scraped on my body, you know. And I was like, how am I still alive? I should be cut in half. Yeah, I'm not joking. Angels were holding bubbles around me. I'm not joking, bro. I have
Yeah.
reports. If you don't believe me, CHP have my reports and shit. Go talk to them. I'm not joking, you dude. I worked there and I almost died. It was January 10, 2015, somewhere around there. I'm almost passed out to another dimension.
That's what. Well, you know what? There's this radio program called Coast to Coast. They'll play on 6:40 a.m.
I
starting
oh
at.
wait. I love John and Cam. Hey, Tow Truck
Oh,
Driver,
okay, yeah,
always
yeah. So
listen.
you know exactly what I'm talking about. Then, yeah, yeah.
You
Well,
know, I just
later on after
told you
them,
the host, buddy.
yeah. Well, John and
John
Ken,
and Ken.
they're there in the morning, but like later on at night, like right now, if you're to
Oh,
tune to 6:40, it's called Coast to Coast, and it's George Knapp usually. George Knapp, George Nori.
no,
Hey,
Nori.
they're the
Oh, you're
Georges.
talking about aliens and stuff
Yeah,
like that. It
yeah, yeah,
freaks me out. Dude,
yeah,
on the 5 freeway, sometimes I'm going to San Diego and listening to him. All of a
yeah.
sudden, fogs come in. You can't see. Freeway, you can't see. It's the worst drive I've ever done. I don't
Yeah.
mind raining, like hard rain, hard rain. You
Oh,
can't
fog
see.
sucks.
It's slippery, but the fog is as scary as hell. The fog is like you're going. If somebody broken down in front of me, you kill him.
Hmm.
So I like you're confused. You don't know what the hell to do in the fog. I
Yeah.
don't know if there's any worse condition than the fog
I've been in a fog
driving.
like that a couple times, like once or twice in my life, and it's very intense because you can't see, but like say not even a car like in front of you, and you know the person behind you can't see you either. But then when
Yes,
yeah, but like when you do see a tail light, it's kind of like fuck, I can't think. It's been so long, I can't tell you what it's like to come up on a tail light.
in the
But I
fog
have a
light, you
relative.
be
Hmm?
scared to go fast, to go slow.
Yeah,
You get
it's stupid.
confused.
Hmm. The I have a relative right now staying in Rainy Springs near Big Bear, just below Big Bear. So every now and again, the fog will be crazy like that. But she was saying that everybody up there they go slow and they're mindful of each other. But yeah, it's very creepy, eerie. It comes out of nowhere. Uh, hey,
Hold
what's
on,
up,
hold on.
Grindhouse?
What did Roundout say? Aqua balls white out is 100 times worse than fog. What is white out?
Yeah, what's different? Oh, maybe that means snow. Maybe that means snow falls so fast you can't see shit.
Yeah, that's like worse than
That sounds like
fog, I'm
whiteout to me.
sure. And
Unless
it's
he means like
slippery.
metaphorically, whiteout can wipe out your life's existence, which actually it can happen. From what you're saying,
Hey, one night in Hollywood, I get a phone call. Tring, ling, ling, ling. Hi. No,
that's what it sounds
actually,
like. Yeah.
I got a call. I got a call. This is funny
Uh,
story. I got a call,
yeah.
meaning that AAA call came up. So what you do when you get a call, you look at the address, you go there, and when you
Yeah.
get there, you call the person if you have their phone number, and you say, "Hey,
Yo,
sir,
suck, huh?
ma'am, I'm outside. Can you show me where the car is so I can tow it?" It was like 10:30 at night. And I get to the location. I call the gentleman. He goes, "No, no, no, I'm not there. I'm over here." So he was over by Fairfax and like Sunset area,
Okay.
and I'm not supposed to go on that far. That's my
Oh, that's a
location.
different district or whatever.
Yes, and so the guy goes, "No, no, no. I'm just looking for a top. Somebody like you. You want to come over? I pay good." I was like, "You goddamn it, hang up." I'm glad
Yeah.
I called *62 or something. You put your show your nobody can see your number. So I
Yeah.
always call anonymous. I was like, "Are you kidding me? You weirdos! Hollywood is weird and mysterious place." Yeah,
Be
tonight's
careful.
conversation is about dark in Hollywood and stuff. Trust
Yeah.
me. I told you I'm hanging out in the dark. I cannot
Hey.
tell you enough about Hollywood. I got more stories about Hollywood and not even started yet. Look, I one time, you know how they talk about heroin? I
Yeah.
saw it with my eyes. A guy shot right on the sidewalk on the middle of Hollywood, and he just like,
Damn.
"What the hell? Where's the cops? Where's the city people?" This guy just shot in the middle of the street. Kids can see him. Mom, anybody can see him. I was like, that wasn't the worst. Lady calls in for a flat tire. I go there. Knock, knock, knock. She's passed out in the car. Knock, knock, knock. Nobody's coming. Knock, knock, knock. Triple A. This lady's passed out, not waking up. Can you call her, please? Bing, bing,
Yeah.
bing, bing. He's like, I can't get her phone going. I'm like, I'm right here. I can see her. I'm next to her car. And she's in the grocery parking lot next to the freeway. So eventually, she comes through, wakes up. Open the door, bro. The minute she opened the door, I'm like, oh gosh, she's drunk, wasted, all the way
Oh,
down to nothing. And she hit her car in a curb getting off the freeway and flattened her tire.
she's
What would you
lucky.
do? What would you do? Change your tire, tell
It's,
her to go?
you can't.
No, dude, you can't do that.
No.
You can kill her.
Kill her. Kill a crowd of people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I just called the auto club and I said, I have to report this lady. She's drunk and she wants me to change her tire and drive. And I do want to not get in trouble. I have to report her to the cops. So that's the
Yeah.
AAA job is to report you guys, just to let you know that. You call
You
AAA for
know.
help if you
Yeah.
have hit somebody and then you trying to run away. Good luck. AAA is going to report you, but CHP is going to be right behind them.
Yeah. Um. Chances are she'll get her DUI and never actually. It'll just be a DUI like AAA and never hear anything of it. But if it was, if she was to ever go to trial, that's when they find out this kind of stuff. Like she was to fight it. But either way, yeah, you did the right thing because that could have saved one life, 10 lives.
Dude,
Who knows?
that wasn't the only person I called the cops on, by the way. One time
What's
in
up, S?
Santa Ana time, I'm driving my tow truck. I see a car. It was late, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning. I see a car
Hmm.
on the going very slow, 15 miles an hour, scraping the side of the road.
Yeah,
And it was on Main Street. There was no cars parked on the right side. So there's no car parking on the right sides, both sides of the street. It's open, like 2 lane going, 2 lane coming. It's in Santa Ana. Oh man, I seen this guy slow down. He stopped. I came with my truck. I turned my lights on. I'm like, put the light on him. He stopped, right? But
yeah,
I can't do nothing. I went there. I seen him. He's passed out in the car, totally passed out, and knock on the window, not waking up. The car, he has his feet on the gas. That's my worry was he's gonna step on the gas, go
yeah,
crash somewhere, and the car
yeah,
is running literally. Cops came, knock, 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 bashed the window, bro, with a mag light.
yeah,
They handcuffed him, took him away. I bet you anything, I felt so good after he got in the cop car because I know I saved his life.
yeah. And he's
That's
gonna
okay.
wake up and then he's gonna hear
The
the story
drunk,
about what happened. Mhm.
the drunk never gonna learn. They're never gonna learn from non-drinking because they think it's a medicine that is like gonna fix everything. It's not. Drinking is not a medicine, bro. It's not, it's a patch. Like when you get your hand cut, you patch it with the you get a boo boo,
Yeah,
but that boo boo's still there, bro. You just put a patch over it. That patch drops up the next day. You're still bleeding. You still got that wound open. Come on, guys. That's a big.
you know what? To speak on that, like I agree with you there. That's like in the beginning. That's in the beginning stages. You're bored. You're broke. Whatever it is, it's a crutch, like you're saying. No, no, you could. It's easy to quit at that point, but then you got these people who just they don't even use it as a crutch. They're just a little different. They're just tuned different to where like normal people. They could just pick up, put down, be social. Others at some point either they cross a line, they're born that way, whatever it is. They just it's just they just once they start they can't turn that switch off, and then maybe they turn it off for the moment. But what happens is they keep on pushing the envelope, and then before you know it, like they're doing things they would never normally do, and it's like at that point, okay, this is when the brain literally. Yeah, at this point, that's when the brain literally gets rewired. Is the case there's different parts of our brain. You got the most primitive part, and that one is the one that it'll be responsible for reproduction, food, all that shit, and
Hey,
it's wired in that cat in that way. Well, what happens is you start getting like you start rewarding yourself like falsely through drugs, alcohol, whatever it is, and then that reward normally comes about when you there's reproduction time when you eat you reward yourself. But these drugs, these alcohols, they release that reward chemical dopamine so much like your brain thinks, okay, this is what I need because this is reward time. So what happens is, okay, so that reward, that chemical is associated with life, with good, right? So like what happens is that chemical comes around, and then your brain literally it rewires itself. So now whatever it is you're using becomes top notch over here. So literally that drink is
just
it means more than life. It's so awkward, and you gotta like work on rewiring. I'm talking about the people who are true addicts, true alcoholics. I'm
yeah.
not talking about normals. You know the
I mean, I know what you mean because I grew
yeah
up with alcoholics. My families are
yeah
alcoholics. My grandpa was an alcoholic. My father
yeah
even lost my right, my lost me and my brother because of the drinking
yeah
problem. Yeah, I mean, I know what you mean, bro. I got to one point. I was 15 to 21. I drank heavily, very heavily.
yeah yeah
I was always drunk and didn't want to wake up the next day and lazy mode.
yeah. So that's
But
yeah.
that
At some
takes
point, you gotta be
yeah.
tired of it.
Hey,
Yeah.
it's a depression. It's a depression. You go through it, especially like when
Mm.
somebody's mom leaves and then they lose their mom or something like that happens. There's somebody they love a lot. By the way,
Yeah.
just want to say hi. The ass welcome and
Yeah. Hold up.
Stelinia.
Still in ya.
Hello,
Still.
Stelinia. Welcome, guys. And just to let you know what's going on, I'm hanging out here in the dark because I got no electricity and my power is out. The city turned it
Hello,
off,
darkness, my old
and
friend.
I got the generator running
I
and the
come
pump's
to
running.
visit
Everything's good.
you
We're just hanging
again.
out until the power
I'm
comes
not your
out.
friend.
Just gonna
Yeah.
hang out until the power comes up, and I gotta go back to sleep.
Yeah. So I just realized it's still in still in ya is still in your. Just so you
Stelinia.
know, that's what he's at. Whatever. Uh, but yeah, so like, it also, but it snowballs. It's a very slippery slope. But anywho, I still be tipping glasses, so I'm not. It's not like I'm not one to
And
preach. You
look,
know,
I don't, I haven't drank for a long time. Not
Mhm.
even a beer. I don't enjoy
Right?
it anymore.
Yeah.
Beer, I stopped since I stopped working and lost the
Mm,
belly, like the beer belly. That's all totally
mm,
gone. Well, I like enjoying the malt, the flavor. That's why I was
mm.
drinking it, and then I'm like, you really don't need these things, dude. Just get rid of it.
Yeah.
Uh, Water is
Yeah. At the end
much
of the day, you
healthier.
really don't. If you're enjoying life, like it's funny. Like if you're enjoying life and if you're living in the moment, it leaves less room for stuff like that. Like it just I think a lot of times people get wrapped up and they get bored. I think you got people they got a lot going on upstairs and they don't have a way to release that energy. And then I think that's why something like alcohol is a suppressant. So like it just kind of helps keep you in it. It'll help
Uh,
dull you out. Like regard whether you're doing it for that or not.
Marco S wants us to
Hmm.
talk about fish. I see you have some luminaris,
Oh, this is a very heavy
sorry,
conversation. Yeah, for real.
pseudomigo luminaris in your tank.
Hmm.
Are those pseudomigo
Yeah,
luminaris I saw earlier?
yeah. There's a Luminatus.
How many you
The
have?
I have about six in there. There should
Nice.
be about
Did you
maybe
breed? Did you breed them yourself?
two of them. Two,
Okay,
two of
very
them came
nice.
out. Yeah,
I
they're in here
actually
as well.
bred. You saw the ones last time you were here. You saw the fry, right? The
Yeah,
ones I
yeah,
bred.
yeah,
So they grew
yeah.
up. They're pretty big right now. Not like full growing, but they grew up. Their colors are all coming. I have their daddy with them. I threw them up in there. Let's see, somebody's
Mhm.
out here. Who is that? I am science. I know who this guy is.
Actually, I brought up my thing to clean this tank. So,
Okay, hold on. Rockford, is that you? I am Science is here.
I have science. I took you my whole life up until about maybe 10th grade. You're kind of mandatory, my friend. If you are the science I'm thinking of.
It's Rockford. It's Rockford.
Who?
Rockford.
Oh, for real? Yeah, that's good.
He's coming back. He said, "Hold on."
That's cool. I need to put this freaking thing. I'm sure he was kicking dust and whatnot.
So what kind of shrimps you have in there? I see some red shrimps, and what else you have?
The dopest shrimp ever.
I see some guppies. What are those? Tiger mosaics?
I have no idea. According to a friend of mine, they're fish food. but no, they're just the regular guppies. They started out as like mud guppies. They had like it started out with this one that was like this guy. Where's the son of a gun at? There's one here that's kind of like a tiger one, and it had like a split tail. I was hoping to breed it, and I never kept up with it. But the one here is the offspring of that one, but they're all mutts. At one point there was like if you were to go on my channel, if you look at it says where it says well, is it like summer tubbing like results or progress or whatever. Like there's some purple blue ones in there. Those are the ones I wanted to like breed out. But in the end, I never stuck with it. So now it's kind of like I have all these damn guppies, and there's actually a lot of Famosa in there.
Ooh, look at that one right there. That's a lace guppy right there, huh?
This guy right here.
Yeah.
That one.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly what. That's how I have it written in my books.
Are those blood shrimp?
Just cherries.
Okay.
There's a lot of LRB genetics in here, and then they got mixed in with regular pet store stuff. Hey, what's up, Rockford?
Not a mucho. Same old, same old.
Yeah, hey, you have moss. What kind of moss is that?
Siswasatang.
Siswasatang. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, that one is from LRB. That's it's finally starting to grow. Cause see how it's growing throughout that structure there. It was just a small little ball here, and I think a small one there.
So in Asia, the crystal breeding, you know what I'm talking about, the crystal shrimp. Yeah. They're using this under gravel filter that makes their water buffer. They makes the gravel work harder and buffer the water. Also, there's another sponge filter in there with, and instead of putting a lot of soil underneath the tank, they put very little soil, and that way you can clean the detritus and the debris in between with a little tiny little hose, you know, like dripper hose or whatever. Yeah, but it's a good method of keeping shrimp long time, making a bunch of them in the big colonies and feeding them good. And so also they take rocks and you tie the pilia moss on it, and the Siswasatang and the Christmas moss, any visiting moss you have in those tanks will do really good. The shrimp will clean all the detritus off the moss and stuff, kind of, you know. Yeah. Always got to move it around to shake him around, move him around. So started doing the kind of things right now. In the wintertime, it's colder. Working on more shrimping days coming.
Yeah. So I'm gonna put the camera on the actual mess I'm creating, because I feel like this is the part of the hobby that gets left out. As in, like, I don't know. I just like hear myself talk.
Do you have the painted reds, or they call them what is it? Super fire painted reds?
Yeah, cherries. They all started as cherries.
And, I can get the painted reds. I can get the painted reds. Like, they're not that expensive. They're like $4 or $5 each.
It's not bad. Right now, for the moment, I want to set on my focus on rebuilding my the room, everything, like all that shit needs to change.
Somebody's asking you a question.
What's up? What it is?
Right there. Read the chat.
All right. I'll read it.
On the screen.
in the memento. We got here. What plant is that growing out of the tank? Well, that's specimen. But there's two plants right there. We got here some pothos. I can't tell you which variety it is. I just know it's a pothos. And then I'm pretty sure where did I get it from? I think it came from like a Home Depot. One or two of them, but then one came from no. I got it from some guy that saw me. That's where I got it from. It was a basket, a pretty healthy specimen to begin with. This over here, that's some kind of one of those little palm trees. That's not a palm tree, but they'll call it like a little palm thing. You'll find it like in the I guess the indoor section of your nursery. So I have that guy in there. But that's pretty much it. Just those two. I tried putting other aquarium plants, but nothing ever stuck. But that's also because I don't have a dedicated light. The only light I have is ambient from the ceiling light.
You remember
I
the
try to
mud
keep it on.
skipper? Mud
Yeah,
skipper
yeah.
Paladarium I had here in the garage.
Yeah.
So I took that one out. I put it out in the patio, and I'm thinking
Oh,
to aquascape it, but no water. It's gonna have like dirt and bunch of plants growing in there. Really, I can do that. It's like really easy. It's like low maintenance.
hey, that sounds cool. Are you gonna have any kind of animals, or just like for the soil?
I'm just soil and plants, nothing else.
I like leaving this stuff in there. And plus, there's any snails on there. I don't want to kill them on accident.
I do
Yeah.
that with the plecos.
Oh yeah, yeah. I kind of want to save this old duckweed because they say that's good for soil. But I'm never gonna actually do anything. I'm just gonna rinse it off.
Hey, Aquaballs, is this better than the Fauci setup?
What's that?
Is this better than the Fauci setup?
Who's that?
What's that?
Buffalo.
Who's that? Who's that?
Buffalo Ho.
Oh.
Oh,
I have Miles photo. You guys remember Miles?
I know the name.
Miles.
You want to see angels?
No, I have not. I have friends who are Angels fan. They might have. But I can't tell you much about it myself.
No, I said, do you want to see the angels?
Oh, I'm thinking of the
Yeah.
baseball team, the Angels. I'm like, nah, well, that's a very awkward question. Oh, there you go. Boom.
What do you got there?
That was nice. It looks like a painting.
Looks like avatars.
Yeah.
Blue, 1, 2, 3 blue, 3 blue mixes, 2 wild
What are-
mixes,
what are the
and
blues?
2 commons. Huh?
What are the blues? Like Philippines or
Uh, the ponies.
dude, those look like avatars. Like the ones I have.
The coloring doesn't look right because the light is ramping up currently.
Like the one especially on the left with no lines on it, solid with the red eye. But it looks like the one I have here.
No, those
The
are
boy
from that Angel Mania place.
All right. What are those red ones? The red-headed ones, silver.
The big one is a common silver I got from Petco. The Veilfin is a red top. How do you say it?
Marble.
No, Maracupin. Or I'd have to see it to say it.
Really? I got
And
some
then
of those.
the ones
bleeding
with
right
no
now.
stripes are the same thing. They're mixes. They're wild mixes.
Hey, the marbles, I got some breeding right now. The red top marble with the pearl scale underneath. It's koi actually. Koi marble, pearl scale. It's like 3, 4 different genetics all mixed in one. So when I mixed it, I can see different genetics all kind of, breaking apart. Different
Mhm.
fish look different. Oh, what is that pleco you have there?
That's a Farewella.
Dude, that's a big farewell.
Yeah, that's only like a year old.
I got
No,
a
2 years
few.
old. I bought it when it was an inch.
I got few wood catfish.
I also had a red lizard cat, but because it
Yeah,
died though.
yeah, those
I
are not
guess I
easy.
haven't seen it in months.
They're not easy to keep. For me, it wasn't easy. I have two left. I from like 6, 7.
Well, they're the same as the Farewella.
Exact same. They like the warmer water, right?
Yeah,
I think that's the issue. And I had them in auto water, warmer
this is an
water.
82-degree tank,
Nice, nice.
and eventually I'm gonna take some of these out and put them in the other 55 at some point because I have 6 more angels from Angel Mania upstairs and quarantine still.
Hmm.
I
Hey,
got blue, 2 half black blues.
try to get the super reds that I was trying to get.
No, what I got was the ones I really liked was the black blue pony veil fins.
Wow.
They look like a black angel, but you can see the blue sheen in them, and they're the veil tail.
You know, LFS had them for $15 each of those. The reason I didn't buy it because of the blue. I wanted the black, the black.
You want a
Jet
double
black.
dose black.
Yes, yes. But nothing else. You know, I don't want that other colors underneath it. Just the double dose black jet. But I want a pair. Not gonna be doing what's up.
Biooctrix get gills.
Okay, that guy, I will definitely go check it out, and I will buy any fish he sells. That guy is amazing fish seller. Okay, look, I will talk highly on him because I bought a lot of fish from him. I bred every one of them, dude.
I bought 6 double dose blacks and 6 platinum whites, but the neighbor stole them.
Your neighbor stole them?
Yeah,
What the fuck? How low can
I
you
had no
go?
proof at the time. I found this out. I found that out just like 2-3 weeks ago that the neighbor had them.
Stealing your neighbor's fish. Oh wow.
Because all of a sudden
Okay.
they just started disappearing. I'm looking on the floor. I'm looking for bodies in the tank. Nothing. They would come over like at night and steal like 1 or 2.
Hold on, what do you have your tank here gonna be able to steal it?
They were in the. It was in the basement.
Ah, but you gotta
I heard of people stealing shoes from the porch, not fish from the basement. How,
Yeah.
you don't
Well.
sneak in?
Well. Wait till you. It's a Rockford thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Bunch of low income pieces of crap.
I'll opiate it up. I imagine.
oh,
I'm sure they
Anyways.
went to. I'm sure these people that used to live next to me went to Seattle and started burning down buildings. If you get my drift.
Yeah.
Come on, electricity, where are you? This guy's taking forever.
This is not working. I have one of those white sponges, those eraser things. I've been wanting to use. I think now's the perfect time for me to give it a shot because this guy is just sliding over it, but not doing a damn thing. Last time I was in
The
this
white
situation, it was
the
a
white
razor.
will do even less.
Really?
The white is a softer pad made for acrylic. The blue is a more coarse pad made for glass.
So the white one I got is just it's not really applicable in this case of hard spot freaking stuff on glass.
It just takes elbow grease with those things. I hate them. I use razor blades.
Marco, you're better off with the magnet.
You know what I have found?
I have a magnet.
Okay, you know how it has the angle to it?
Yeah.
You'd think putting the angle towards the tank, flip it around and press hard and use it right at the start. Algae scrape right at the base of the handle, and you get more like you have it like that. You don't use the very bottom. You use the part that's up by the handle. Yeah, that part.
Okay. Maybe that's where all the tension is at. You know, I realized at some point in my life, I was using a wire cut is all wrong. the tension is a different spot. And I'm like, man, what a dummy. I imagine older people looking at me. Like, this guy doesn't know what he's doing. Anyways, I realized that when I was like 14. No, I was already in my 20s.
They would pick the door lock.
Wow.
They said, well,
Hey,
Stilvinia said, well, you don't lock your doors. No, they picked it.
picking doors is easier than you guys think.
Yeah, all you do is take a knife and shove it in, or shove it in right in the door handle. You don't even mess with the key. Just shove it right where the latch is, and it pushes the latch into the door.
My grandma used to take my toys and lock them into the small cabinets with the little locks on it. And
That's what my parents did too.
George used to go find some keys, one key, and put it in there and go play with it. Go in, halfway out, in, turn it, slow, back, forward, in, out, slowly, go ahead, turn it, open up. I can't
My,
believe I used to open locks, almost every lock with one key. And I was like, what's wrong with these key manufacturers? They don't know how to make locking keys. And all keys, one key opens all the keys. If
Hey,
you know how to do it.
the master, the guy in the plant messed up and made and he messed up. He made a run of his personal key, the master key. He found out 2 weeks later. No one heard nothing.
Really?
Got lucky. Yeah.
Oh gosh. He made the
He
mess.
didn't sleep much.
Oh god.
well, I fixed the whole problem. We put up a whole new door, so now there's 2 doors instead of just one. What they would do is, because it was a door between the 2 basements. It's like a 4-unit apartment house.
Oh,
And the basement, I had a door in my basement going to the next basement because all the power boxes are on that other side. And the door was put on where they had the hinges.
I can't believe you told me coming.
Oh, so you just had to pop the hinge out real quick?
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't secure at all. So then the new owner of the building, I had him put an actual solid door, because the door that was down there was like a bedroom door.
Yeah.
The hollow core doors. They now have a solid door, and it's hinged on my side.
Cool. Yeah. I get you.
Plus, since then, I put cameras down there and stuff now. And
Nice. Yes, sunfish for fish. I keep natives. I have rainbow shiners. I have 2 different types of sunfish, which is the Okefenokee and Everglade eyes. Those are the pygmy sunfish that I got them from Everglade eye. I got from Fatherfish, and Okefenokee I got it from a local friend here. What else? What? Oh, I have a pair of red belly days. Any other natives here?
I might want to. Send me an email. Remind me that you have the Everglade eyes.
You want some?
I'm looking for a male. My male died.
You know how many I have, bro? Tons of them.
The female is fine. The male was a little bit too small, and it wasn't able to eat the scuds I was throwing in.
Just to let you guys know, the newcomers, the title is the hanging out in the dark with aquaballs, because I have no power tonight. I'm running a generator waiting for the power to come back on, and I will be shutting it off and going to sleep. So
just tell the truth. It's mood lighting.
Whatever he said.
Mood lighting. MOOD.
Mood lighting. I wish I know how to play guitar. It was my favorite thing in the world, but I don't got the fingers for it.
Ding 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 ding.
Short fingers. No, I'll be like the System of the Down style, because I can sing, a little bit, messed up accent, and I like System a lot. Serge Tanakian, I wish
you
he
missed it
stopped
the
by.
other day. I think it was in GRBs. I sung.
I might send him a message asking to Serge to come by to my channel. I want to hit 1,000 so I can, maybe System comes over to my channel. We'll do something. Maybe he lives down the street in Hollywood. We
for
can
real?
come over. He's my brother, Armenian like me.
Nice. Let's go. I don't
You
know
know
his
what I'm
music that
talking
well.
about?
Yeah.
Huh?
I never really got into the music. I mean, the music's cool, but I don't know the catalog.
Okay, look.
I'll be lying if I act like I was a fan. But I know they're cool. Good shit.
I wasn't into System until I came to California, and I met my friend that just passed away last year. His name was Chris Ceja. And Chris got me into System. System is very, very like you got to see how their songs are. He is a musician, the master musician.
Yeah.
This guy knows every word he used in the song, all political and very strong. And so he knows what he's doing, guys. Proud to him. He's on top of my head. System of the Down is an amazing band. I love their songs. Sometimes I'm drenching water for hours and on, and I'm doing my rat cleaning. I'm listening to the same song over and over. And
I'll be right
System
back. I'm going to go down and feed since I'm, doing
is
nothing really.
All right, for sure.
Sunfish for fish. He said, I got largemouth bass, bluegill, what, mouth, black tail shiners, freshwater shrimp and crabs. Nice. That have got me through some tough times in recent years. I watch you play guitar, bro. You're amazing. I hate stupid people. Hello, welcome, welcome.
Yeah, hey,
Uh,
stupids. What's up, Melvin?
we're just hanging out here with no power in George's place, but he got generator running. Fish tanks are doing good. We're hoping everybody survives. But let's see, what time is it? 4:17. Another hour or so could come on. Well, the stream will be ending. If the power comes on, stream ends. Sorry. So you guys hang out until the power comes back on.
For sure.
Hello,
For
Melvin
shizzle.
Z. Welcome. So when I was like
Ah,
13, 14 years old, I was working for a factory back in Beirut. They
ah.
used to make. You see how I have this shirt that says Nike on it? The
Yeah.
same kind, the same kind of. This is the silk screen printing. Why
Right.
it is? I know it doesn't come up when you wash it. It's very nice paint.
Oh, okay,
So
yeah.
this is a very old shirt, by the way. I have this shirt over 15 years, and
Yeesh.
this is like brand new. I love this shirt. Yeah, I like to keep the shirt that lasts a long time. Why not keep them? So anyway, I
Yeah.
worked for that company, and there were two gentlemen, young fellas. They were older than me, so like they were in their 30s, 25, 30s, like late 20s, let's say, and I was a young teenager. And so they
Mhm.
took me to their house. Mom and dad, everybody lived in there. They showed me this aquarium. There was some turtles inside. There was some goldfish. There was some angels. They were feeding them hamburger meat, guys. Believe it or not,
Yeesh.
the tur- the turtles, fish, they were throwing hamburger meat inside. And when I saw that fish tank back, I was a kiddo. Blew my mind up. I was like, "What? That's a nice, cool tank." But before them, I had another tank at my old house, auntie's house. Uncle bought it. It was a 10-gallon with old school. Those toys that when there was one that spins and the lines in there. You remember the old school toys? And then there was like
Yeah, yeah.
the box with the bubble open up, an alligator mouth
Yeah.
opens up and
Might be a
closes.
scuba, might be a
Yeah,
treasure chest
scuba
or
diver. So the old school
yeah.
toys, I had those in there. Those in there. I even remember that same. The tank was in like a TV stand, but the TV stand was made out of aluminum. Square, 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 square. Every square, and then the TV was on top of it. it and the wall had a paper,
Mm.
like a wallpaper, big one. It was like Hawaii, the palm tree, the
Okay.
sunset, the beach. Gee,
Aloha
wow.
like type stuff.
Yeah, that was the house. My parents crazy. Anyway,
That's
some
cool.
fish person. Yeah, I remember that. Fish tank, very well. That's when I had a nightmare in that house.
Oh
I
man,
told mom, yeah, I told mom, and then she went and got a metal ring, and put it under my pillow and stopped seeing the nightmare. It was
gotcha.
like a bad nightmare, dude. Like you can't breathe, you can't move, you can't speak, you
Gotcha.
can't, like, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, I'm back.
Hey, around
I,
us.
you know how it is, and you can tell from talking to person. Like I had all kinds of issues growing up. I had like one time, doctor told me you can't take a shower for 2 months. I'm like, what's going on? What's wrong with me? They're like, you have something called rheumatism, and it's for life. It don't go away. And the
Mm.
doctor here say nothing. Never checked for that or anything like that. But it usually what it does when it's really really cold, it hurts your knees,
Oh, the
uh,
rheumatoid arthritis and stuff like that,
rheumatism they
right?
call it.
Yeah. Well, no, I don't know what I'm talking about, but
It's from the
I like to make stuff up.
It's
Yeah.
from water. You're not supposed to be messing with water. What the hell they're talking about? They don't know. I have messing with water all the time,
Water?
guys. Yeah, supposedly you can't touch water and you can't mess with water.
Water brings life.
You are
That's
water, man.
weird
Come on.
because a human body is like 80% water.
You
Bruce
need the
Lee's
proper
that.
kind of water.
Bruce Lee, Bruce Lee saying, be water,
Hmm.
my friend.
Yeah. Yeah.
Water can bend, water can crash, water can move, water can fall. Water is amazing.
Water is one of the most powerful things I can think of current, at a split second.
What happened?
Yeah.
George ain't here.
Yeah.
Get your daughters, I see. Say, Sunfish, I'm here, I'm here. I'm looking. The original Sunfish. Nice.
You need to sit down. I've been doing this standing up the whole time. It's horrible.
Man, my butt hurts.
Well, that's crazy. You do know why? Like you didn't just wake up that way. Like you didn't lay around. You didn't drink, right? No drinking, no partying. You didn't wake up. My buddies passed
Who,
out drunk.
me?
Yeah.
No. Blood clots.
Oh, okay. Well, this is where you're coming from.
I sit so much I get blood clots.
Just an odd way to start a conversation. That's all.
Yeah.
So one time I was in a river. This
No,
back
actually, I
home.
was
Not
over at Aquabal's house last night.
you wish.
He turned the lights off, and the next thing you knew,
stay alert, stay alive.
yeah.
So I
George.
was in the river playing, flipping, rocks, leaves. I
Uh,
saw salamander. This one salamander lives in Mediterranean rivers. Some of those rivers don't exist anymore, and some of those salamanders gone extinct. But
oh
I
shit.
seen in the hobby some one time I was looking, and it said Mediterranean salamanders. Those were the ones, and so it looks like they come from certain stream. I don't know how salamanders make,
Oh,
but salamanders are like they grow in the water and they get laid. They go in the water, they go out. The ones I saw, it was black and yellow. It
right.
was under the leaves. I know it was venomous. Didn't touch it. Anything colorful like that, I know, like, don't you touch it. That
Yeah.
thing can have
Yeah.
poison on it.
For real.
Surprisingly, what a lot of people don't realize is those nudibranchs. People can get sick off those nudibranchs if they touch them too much.
Really?
Yeah.
I have regular drum brakes on my car. You gotta worry about the asbestos from the brakes. I don't have new brakes. I'm not too sure exactly. We're talking about the same thing or not? What are you talking about?
I see. So you're George too. I'm George too. Nice to meet you, George.
What's a nudibranch?
Okay,
Sea
so
slug.
yeah,
Mm.
It's like a snail without a shell.
just need one, by the way. Don't you get two of them. You need one. If you are liking them a lot, get one, and they're most likely gonna die. And then when they die, they're gonna have, like, if they lay egg, if you're lucky, and the other ones will pop out every now and then. It's
Oh, I
hilarious.
had
I
like
bought
4 of
one.
them in my tank.
I got one of them, and it was big. It died. Now all of a sudden, I see baby every now and then. See one
Well,
baby. Yeah, one baby.
what's wrong with them? They're toxic.
Yeah.
The ones I got, they call them. They're like a
Widowmakers.
zigzag looking, like whitish. Got a
They
cute
look like
mouth.
honestly, they're really colorful. They look like Picasso paintings.
Hmm.
They're like bright orange and blue, and the white base and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah. These aquariums, they don't get observed from the top very, very often. The it's a whole different ballgame. Looking at it, from the aerial. And that's why that right that big tank you got, the one that you're thinking about making a shrimp tank.
Uh huh.
Like what fish will be good looking at from the top, like other than koi?
I
Maybe
like
some.
those mosaic Dumbo guppies.
Yeah.
I got
African
some.
butterfly
I got
fish.
some over here. What kind? African what?
African butterfly fish.
No, no, thank you. Not anymore.
Why?
I passed off those. No more. Not for me anymore, buddy. That's not a
They're
fish I
awesome.
would eat.
They're community fish. What's wrong with them?
Nothing wrong with them.
Okay.
They're
Oh,
not my fish anymore. They're not my type of fish anymore.
oh,
I would rather put some rainbows in there, like the blue turquoise rainbow.
Mhm.
Those are
Trying to get
pretty
this just
too.
right.
Have you seen them from the top?
No, not really.
Especially when you just turn the light on, they're in their breeding mood. The boys, they change color. They turn on and off, on and off, on and off. It's like a flashlight. The orange turning on and off, on and off. Those are the blue
That's
turquoise.
cool.
I got like 6 to 9 of them to breed. I just haven't done it. Been lazy about them. They're in the
um,
$180.
Dumbo guppies are good to see from the top, but
That's
normal
the one.
guppies they kind of just look like fish.
The mosaic
Yeah.
Dumbo guppies you want.
Yeah, as long as they have those big the what is that, pectoral fin? No,
I would
the,
show you some.
I'm going to use a technical term, the arm fins.
Let me go get some and show you guys.
Oh, their wings.
Yeah, the Dumbos you see they're a lot better looking than normals because you see the fins also.
Yeah. What's up, AJ? Or I had to say G in Spanish. Hey?
Have you seen, guys, black chin live bearers?
Did you call me a fat chin?
Black chin live bearers.
Oh, thought you called me a fat chin library. I'm gonna say, hey George, come on, man. I know. It's been. I get your pal. Take it easy, bro.
I have
I thought
some.
they called you something even worse.
If you're interested, I can give you a pair to breed. Those are awesome to have. They're rare. Like where they're from, they're endangered too. So it's good to
Well,
have it into friends' hands to breed. If you want a pair,
Oh,
I'll give you
chili
a pair,
burp.
Marco, when you come by.
Brr.
You gave me a bunch of fish last time. I need to give you some back because I don't like just taking.
no, well, you're really doing me quite the favor, because like I need a place to preserve those genetics, or not genetics, meaning like I want to be able to get some more fish later. So like you have them, I have them, everybody has them, everybody has
Hey,
them.
right
We
now
all
I
have them.
got some nice breeding stock of rams. If you are interested, you got hot water going, 84. They like it. Auto water, 100 parts per million. They'll breed for you right away. I can give you a pair.
Well, right now I want to focus on what I don't need a heater for, so I don't have to worry about a heater filling.
Ah, yeah.
For the time being, until I stabilize things. You know what I mean? Like
Don't
meaning until I'm more disciplined.
The clown killies are really nice from the top too.
What kind of fish?
Clown.
Yeah.
Brown kitties, huh? They don't grow that big.
No, but they do look awesome from the top.
Hmm.
You get a whole tank full of them, like 50, 60 of them in a big tank.
What other fish is good from the top?
I liked rosy barbs.
Huh.
Rosy barbs look interesting from the top.
We
I
gotta
had
use
the
a different
longfin
word.
version though.
Ariel. The longfin version. I like longfin. I like longfin fish for the most part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't
Actually,
have any longfin
it's gonna
angle.
show plecos.
Mm.
Plecos from the top, one of the best fish.
That's true. I got a golden
Yeah.
nugget. It's to die for, man. I'm not
Yeah,
joking.
royal plecos, golden nuggets, zebras. You know, anything with what? How would I say? Opposite stripes. You know, contrasting stripes is a better word for it.
We like that. Like, mean like two colors, like bicolor.
Yeah, like the royal is a black and like a brown stripe. That's not, you know, it looks good, but like if it was like a white and black like the zebra, or you know, if it was opposite ends of the color wheel type shit.
Yeah.
So you have a big contrast.
I'm a miner again.
Working in the coal mine.
What's that song? It reminds me of what was it? 16 tons.
No, it was, what was it with Lee something or other? I told him to look it up earlier.
Mosquito
I'm thinking
fish.
of do 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 do. Yeah. Some people say a man is made out of mud. A poor man's made out of muscle and blood.
Never heard it.
No. Tennessee Ernie Vaughn.
Common long fin bristle nose, not the albinos, just the common color, are awesome looking also.
Yeah. I wonder how proudful, like, if fish are very proud, or if they get like real like cheesy about the name, like get uptight about the name. Like, see if you got a cool sounding name, but or you just a common pleco.
Oh, I can't believe I didn't even think of this yet. The best fish to see from the top, a stingray.
You already said it was a pleco. So is it a pleco or a
Who can
stingray?
have a stingray around here, huh?
No, those are all good fish. I said the best fish would be. I couldn't believe I missed it. Was a stingray.
Yeah, but okay. Now, how
That's
about
why
for these are all valid things. How about for like a 20-gallon long? You guys,
20 gallons
I have no idea.
long.
I've never seen very many fish from the top.
Sunfish.
Neon tetras. A tank full of neon tetras.
You know what? Yeah, that makes sense.
Blackwater.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Not neon. Not neon. Cardinal. Cardinal.
Okay,
the bigger one. The more colorful one.
Blackwater and put this plant in there. They call it, what is it called? Bobitis. Large bobitis. No joke. They make the best tank. Blackwater would be, I wanted to do that, but I turned out it to be betas, and I got one angel in there. It's like a bunch of different fish.
Well, 3G has a small order of blue, purple, topaz, full red, yellow, rainbow endless. You know, just you put a few fish in a blender.
Late. I'm super tired.
Jesus.
I can't go to sleep. My eyes look funny on the lights hitting it. Oh,
I tasted my chili again on that one. I had chili for lunch.
Oh man, don't even remind me. Chili is not my favorite.
Yeah, I'm burping it a lot now.
Wait, what did I have for lunch? Oh, neighbor brought some like tortilla with potato, chicken, and then like lemon and cabbage on top. I don't know what you call it.
Yeah,
and
dinner time's coming up in a couple hours.
I made a eggplant kebab. I forgot I said it earlier.
Ooh, eggplant. Ooh. I'm not a big eggplant guy.
You come near George, you're gonna be an eggplant guy. I make 50 different dishes with eggplant.
Give me like fried cauliflower or even steamed cauliflower.
Have you ever had
with
fried
some breading?
eggplant? Have you ever had fried eggplant?
Yeah, my mom used to make it.
Okay, so you hated it because mom made it so much. I agree. Don't.
No, it's just I didn't like the texture and stuff like that.
Bro, I know what you mean. There was this one food my grandma made it. It's made out of lentil and rice together.
Mm.
Oh, I hated the texture because there was fried onions in there and like dark fried onions, like brown, 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 dark, like almost burnt.
Um, what is it? Liver? Well, it comes in a tube. It's almost like it's like a spread. It's a meat that you can. I want to say it's
Yeah.
liver. They
Tube
sell it in
liver.
this tube
Pate
liver or
meat?
something. That I
Pate
couldn't
meat?
deal with that texture either.
Is it pate meat?
It's something
Pate
like
meat?
that.
Is
Yeah.
it the shit astronauts eat?
They come in. It's a yellow contain. It's a yellow tube,
Let me ask
and
you a question. Now you brought food. This is very, very, very. I was for
I'm
years
listening.
baffled. Let me tell you some. One second. You everybody eats broccoli beef Chinese, right?
no,
Yes.
Wait. Have you ever wondered why the freaking meat tastes weird?
it doesn't.
It's never the same. It's not the same as it. It's different. Like the texture's different. It has a weird. I don't know. Maybe because broccoli does that to me. What do you think?
No, no,
Versus
no,
yours?
no, 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 no. Look.
Is it rat?
So most of the time it's a very tender meat, very fine meat, like, and it's used cheap meat. So to tenderize a cheap meat, they cut it very fine, and they take baking soda on top of the meat, and it changes the flavor. It mixes up the molecules. It totally
Hmm.
changes the DNA.
Is that why it's all funky?
Yes, sir. It tastes so nasty with that damn
Yeah.
baking soda. Yeah, I know. You know what I'm talking about, right? The flavor,
Yeah.
nasty
Yeah.
flavor they
I know
have in the
exactly what you're
Chinese.
talking about. Yeah.
But it's a soft meat. To make it soft, they kind of kill the flavor. No, I go flavor any day. Give me good flavor meat, then chewy. It's okay. I'll chew with my teeth.
My
Not
local
only is
my
it
local
chewy, it
place
changes the flavor.
my local place tenderizes it by soaking it in a teriyaki marinade for 36 hours.
That's the good stuff.
Oh, that's good stuff. Yeah.
Both
They
that,
they
both
don't
that's
they
good stuff.
don't
Yeah.
they
Wait
don't
a
like
minute.
tenderize it or anything. They just soak it in the
No,
juices.
no. Look, the same thing. They do it like that, but they put this one extra ingredient, which is the baking soda. That's making the flavor of the meat yucky, bro.
Hmm.
Oh, so
Uh,
they
Yeah.
probably do it real quick in the back. So the people with the baking soda, they probably process it real quick back in the kitchen versus marinating it. They're trying to get that.
Manudo.
Mm-hmm.
No,
They
we
put out good
call it
music.
pacha.
Good music.
Pacha is Armenian manudo, but no stomach. Use it's we make it with the cheek meat, uh, and then the tendons. Literally, it's a process. Like menudo is a process. Is I don't know how to make menudo. I will kill
GRB.
people if I make
That's what it was. Liverwurst.
Well,
That's what it
alcohol, that
was.
sounds
Thank you.
disgusting. No, I'm just kidding.
liverwurst. Liverwurst. Why does that sound familiar? Liverwurst. What's up
They
with that?
sell it in the grocery
It's
stores.
a town in London. I think that's where the Beatles are from.
I one thing I don't think I'll ever be able to eat is pig blood. I don't know what they do with that.
I'm not
I've
vampire,
seen
bro.
it. I've seen it in the market. They sell it
Usually,
pig
you don't
blood.
eat blood because it's a liquid.
Yeah,
You
you
would
gotta let
No,
it
drink
it's
it.
coagulate.
like a
Yeah.
it's like a gelatine, bro.
Oh yeah, no. I'll pass on that one.
It could be liver, pig liver. I don't know. Looks like blood to me.
Liverpool, yes, yeah. That's when you get a bunch of livers. You put them in a pot, and
Sunfish for fish. I am from Texas. He said.
the pot shaped like a kidney. I'm talking
Texas
nonsense.
is
Nonsense.
the capital of the barbecue. Number one. I wish I was in Texas. Blood sausage. Yeah, I don't think. Oh, well, I can do worse than that. Brains. How about?
Cow tongue. Ugh.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Cow
I
tongue.
have never
dude.
tongued a cow. I don't care what they say.
Yeah,
Oh,
like the tongue.
Friend, I had a
Like the tongue.
elementary school. He was Mexican, and he literally would walk around with like a 1 foot cow tongue eating it. I'm like, dude, how can you? Dude, get away from me.
Bro, that's not
yeah, that's a
how we
very
like to
Mexican
eat
thing to
it.
do. We all do that.
Look, the cow tongue, we like to slice it very thin, put it on the plate, thinly sliced, and then Smash garlic on top, squeeze lemon, put paprika, salt and pepper, throw it on the pita bread, throw pepper, what is it called? Tomato, onion, mint. That's how we like to eat it, bro.
No,
Not
no
I like
offense,
mint.
but I don't care what you do. I don't care if you put gold on it. You lost me at cow tongue because I've seen it with my own eyes, and it just looks
how
nasty.
about brain? Have you tried the brain?
No,
I just imagine me trying to chew on a cow tongue and a cow tongue trying to chew back. It just
dude, this, I mean, literally,
I'm chewing. Like, stop that! I'm trying to eat you.
it looked like someone just took the cow and just cut the tongue out, and that's how you. It was. It was just a tongue. Like,
Yeah,
dude,
that's what
that's
I'm saying. I don't want to
nasty.
eat it. I don't
Tongue
want to
taco.
tongue my food.
Yeah, lenguas, sesos, cabeza, con todo.
Yeah, I
like
never
it.
ate those tacos.
You want to know what's actually really good? Microwaved, steam microwaved cauliflower, and then you take breading and fry it in a pan and put it over the cauliflower.
Now it sounds better.
You get your crunchy and your soft. It's
Yeah, I love that crunchy soft shit. Yeah, perfect stuff. Like not to sound too commercial, but when it comes to commercial food, that's all I like about Taco Bell's double decker. It's the contrast between a crunch and a soft and a taco shit. It's great, man. I'll wake up in the morning just for that, for sure.
Yep, I dig those 2-shell tacos that they have.
Yeah, I've never made one. I should.
Marco,
I had one way back in the day, but I could have sworn it was a gordita and not an actual taco.
Those are good too. Those are good too.
But,
To be honest with you,
in Santa Ana, my old job, there was a roach coach, they called it.
Yeah.
That means So the guy had good mariscos. He had oysters. I learned from him, like not just oysters, clams. He put shrimp, avocado, onion, tomato, and there's this signature salsa made out of serrano peppers, guys. Not just serrano. He had like the hottest pepper in like the orange one. What is the name?
Yeah,
Serrano,
ghost
right?
pepper, habanero, or some shit.
Habanero. It was habanero.
You want to know what's better than a hard shell and a soft shell taco? It's a hard shell taco with you know what a gyro is, right?
Yeah, like a
The gyro, the pita that the gyro comes in, it's that instead of the soft shell.
Oh,
okay. I'll try it. Yeah, I'm down. Hook it up. What do I do?
I don't know.
Actually, you got to describe that again. I just
My neighbor, my other neighbor was Mexican, and they used to make it. Man, they used to come over with all the good foods. Jesus Christ!
San Diego has
especially if you like colorful food. Yeah,
good Mexican restaurant.
Had they would make homemade tamales like 4 or 5 times a year.
Oh, that's it. They must be good at it.
They would bring over literally a plate with like 50 of them. Here you go.
You know what? Maybe they weren't that good. They shouldn't have that made to hand out.
Salvadoreño tamales, guys. Have you tried the Salvadoreño tamales?
I like the what would it be? The flour based and not the corn.
So
I've seen them wrapped in like corn husk. I don't like those.
Yeah.
I like the like bread looking
flour. Yeah. Huh.
The one in the banana.
That's a different nationality. Sorry, George. Go ahead.
Okay, there's so Salvadorian style tamales. They are more moist. There's chicken, pork, cheese.
They're sweeter too.
Potato and olives in there. Have you seen that?
Yeah. Are they sweeter?
They said no. They're yummier. I think they're yummier. They're softer too. For me, it was yummier for some reason. But look, it's full of lard. Okay, one thing. And second of all, it's not very healthy. Not supposed to eat that every day. You'll have heart attack.
No.
You'll get arteries clogged.
You might be having some issues in the 50s.
Yeah, you eat it like once a year or so. Papusas. It comes with papusas. I like the cabbage pickle they do. They're like a carrot, cabbage, red cabbage.
That little mix at the taco stands? Yeah.
Yeah, and it's spicy, really spicy. Jalapenos in there.
Yeah, he's talking about masa. Like, masa is corn. But when you say flour, that throws me off. I'm not too sure exactly what a flour tamale is. So that has to be like further south. 'Cause I know when the further south you go, things change. Further, when you go down really down south, they have no idea what a burrito is. Everything's a taco. And then they start using banana leaves. So things change. I think it has to do with the climate you're in. This and that, blah blah. Right now, I'm looking at a swastika. It is looking very nice, like without all that duckweed in the way, and the freaking dirty ass glass lid. I can
You know what's
see it
actually
now.
good though?
Oh.
Just take tomato, slice it, put like a
Mhm.
mayonnaise or Miracle Whip on it, and then a
Mhm.
little bit of sugar, and you just eat it like that.
You know, if you're talking about a homegrown tomato, like a real tomato,
Yeah.
not a, then yes, I'd have
Just
to
don't
agree
eat too
in
many.
theory.
Let me tell you, you eat too many, it
Burn
gets
holes
stuck in
in
your
it.
head. You eat too many, you burn your mouth.
But
The inside of your
Oh,
mouth
the
starts
acid?
blistering because of all the acid. Yeah,
yeah, I can see that happening.
I like
I did
Um,
that
green
once.
tomatoes.
Both me and my sister did that once. And my mom actually had, because my mom was supposed to go to a wedding that day. My mom had to call him and say we can't go to the wedding because the kids' mouths are burned because of tomatoes, and they're like, they thought that they were lying,
Come
just
on,
making
come
excuse.
on, yeah.
Ended up 3 other people did the same thing that year. She got three. The people that were getting married got 3 other calls canceling for the wedding because their mouths were burned.
Tomatoes are good that year, Dad. It was a good
Yeah.
harvest.
Yep.
Yeah. Because recently I had a tomato from a person who grew them, and he reminded me of one other time. Long story short, I ate that sucker raw. It was great. It's nothing like a fast food tomato. Absolutely nothing. Like us city folk don't know what the hell a tomato is. Need to grow one in a bucket.
So, Marco, you've been to Hollywood, right?
Once or twice in my life.
Only 2 times?
Yeah, not very much.
How about Glendale area?
No, not really. I've been to
Okay.
Hollywood for like the whiskey.
Check it out. Next time you come by, tell me to remember. Tell me
Yeah.
to get you an Armenian pizza. I have it in here
I'm
in the
down.
house. It's actually we buy it. We go there once every 3 months. Oh, power's on. Woo!
All
I saw the-
right.
Hold on. Be back.
Make sure you go around and check everything.
Yeah.
Especially power filters. The air filter, obviously, the air's working. Check the power filters, make sure they're, reprimed or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, they're not going to burn out.
Especially aqua clears. When the power goes out, aqua clears, they always end up burning out.
That is a big difference. Okay, that part's a little clean, but that's a swastika thing. I've never really seen it that nice. I did lately. Okay, maybe about a week ago. I was like, man, it's looking pretty good. But I know it's not much because you see more other places. But from what that was, say last year, earlier this year, hell, it's came a long ways. It's looking pretty gorgeous. I got to be honest.
I figured that
It's looking
IHSP, but if you don't say it, and they forget, and then you find out, you feel guilty.
I need to
It's
watch.
kind of like it's kind of like telling people don't drink or don't eat yellow snow, unless you know what the yellow is.
Yeah. I had to find out the hard way. No one told me.
Nope.
And I was like, hey, what the
I used to
hell?
make bank at the bus stop because I had to show up. I was the first one to show up at the bus stop, and I always had my Mountain Dew, and I would dump it on the snow and stuff. I'll bet you $20 to eat that. No, I'll bet you $40. Okay. Because I knew it was Mountain Dew.
You're not a good person, Roundhouse.
I would never.
Oh,
say
it was Mountain Dew. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. You made me take that back. Yeah, I take back my judgment. I'll hold on to it. I shouldn't be so judgy. Anywho, what you think?
Then
Hey,
there
so
was
yeah,
this kid.
Right.
Like the second year, that was like freshman year. Sophomore year, there was a kid named Charlie, and
Charlie.
he got wind of what I was doing because one day he was there when I was doing it. So like 3 weeks later, I bet you to eat that yellow snow. Fine, and he ate it. Hey Charlie, do you see me with a Mountain Dew bottle? Oh, dude, that guy started puking everywhere.
That's funny. Chuck, that's what Chuck gets.
Yeah. Well, I used to make fun of him because his mom was his sister and his grandparents were his parents.
Wow. His mom. Don't tell me. I want to figure this out. I want it to be a surprise. His mom was his sister.
Yeah.
Because so the way for you to have a sister, you got to have the same parent. So for you to have the same parent and be your sister and your mom, that means, oh, okay. It's crazy. That sucks.
What's your answer?
It sounds too odd. Okay, so I tell you that I'm not clever enough to figure it out. But
He was adopted.
Okay.
His grandparents adopted him.
Okay, that makes sense. So his grandparents adopted him?
Yeah. So his mom became his sister.
Oh, I get it. Okay, cool. Because I really had no idea. I'm like, hold on.
Yeah, the first time he told me, I'm like, wait, what? Hold up, back this up. Beep beep. What? Say that again.
Yeah. He loves that shit. He gets a kick out of it. Because I have a brother, and my brother has a brother, but me and that brother are not brothers. So every now and again, we'll introduce ourselves as that way. Hey, what's up?
A divorce?
No, different dads.
Mm.
So like he's half brothers. Me and my brother are half brothers, and that guy is his half brother because they have the same dad but different moms. What's up, Robert? So, anyways, yeah. But we'll say that from time to time, but we know what we're doing. We'll just kind of watch, and it's not really my brother that watches; it's his brother.
Hey, you can literally say my brother from another mother.
Yeah. Well, no. This is my father, my brother from it's more like a.
Oh wait, no, it was two males.
Yeah.
No, I thought you said it was the same dad but different moms.
No, well, them. He could say that. Them two could say that.
Mm.
Yeah. So me and him would be more like
Yeah.
Have you checked all your power filters, making sure they're running still?
Yeah, I'm actually about to do that. I had to shut the generator off. Like I said, it's like peaking. Almost 5 o'clock, 4:53. I am sorry, neighbors. I had to do what I had to do.
They get it. You know what? They're jealous. They wish they had one too.
Yeah.
Because if they had one, they'd be using it.
I had to do what I had to do. Yeah. I'm gonna check, like you said, everything's running.
You know, I wonder if one of his neighbors went over and plugged a power cord in, and that's what made because a while back he said the generator changed noise.
Change loads?
Yeah, and I just thought of that. It would have gotten the load on it.
If they want a power from me in the future, I have a bunch of cables too. I can throw one up for them. No big deal. I don't mind.
Dude, that could be a nice side business for you.
Hey, that's back home. That's back home, dude. That's what they used to do. Buy a big generator and then sell $20 for this house, $10 for this house. How many watts you want? How many days? Well, people bought it. That's why it was a side business. But now the gasoline went out. The prices, everything down. They can't even turn on their power generators because they have no gasoline, guys.
That's crazy.
This is how you do it. This is how you do it. This is how I would do it. You go present them with the opportunity to better themselves, but in a case like this with the generator, alternate energy, this and that, they say no, that's fine, and then say the power goes out 2 weeks from then, and you see them the next day. Say, I got the generators. You sure you want to buy one? They said, no, I'm fine. Then you know what? Maybe the power goes out 2 weeks again, and I got these generators right here. They said, I'm fine, and you know what? You can tell, but you know what? There's a good the power's been going out every 2 weeks. There's a good chance the power's gonna go out 2 weeks from now. I think you should save yourself a headache and get a generator. or
Hey,
else the power's gonna go
trust
out.
me. I bet you $1 million people can return this generator that I bought, but I would not want it. It works so good that I liked it, but I will not return it. If I would ever do something like that, I'll put it back on the, like offer up, try to get
Mm.
250
Oh,
on it. Like say I read it one time, quarter tank, whatever.
I would
right.
buy like
Well,
a super big one and hook it up to my fuse box.
yeah,
Then
yeah,
that
Power the
doesn't
whole
work.
house.
You have to let know the company if you do that. You have to have a breaker.
Yeah,
So yeah,
you don't shoot the power back into the line. You got to have like a cutoff switch,
yeah,
special.
which I
yeah. And
believe
I'm good
they
at
put
predicting
in.
when the power's gonna go out, especially
Okay.
if I have a generator. So
Because like our electric company, they do everything up to the box. So that includes between the meter and the box. Once it gets to the box, it's the owner's responsibility.
I'm
right.
gonna show you this thing.
Show us some
So
fish, George, before you go to bed. You got
someone wanted to see a pig. Show them the sunfish. Sunfish for
Oh,
fish is saying.
I'm not gonna be able to. I have to like make a video and then you're gonna see those. Because whenever I get close to the to the tank, especially when I move the camera, it starts breaking out a lot. So
Mhm.
I'm not hooked up to a Wi-Fi. I'm using my phone service, like
Mm.
a 5G or something, 4G, 5G.
Yeah.
You should call your phone guy up and tell him, dude, my phone doesn't even work in my damn house. And they might. I've heard them where they come out and put like a repeater in your house, a personal repeater.
And you know what? If their service is to guarantee you good, reliable service, why not? They'll probably charge you to rent it though. It'll probably be a little service fee. You got to watch out for that. Like a couple bucks a month.
Well, see, that's the thing. If they promise you good service and you're not getting good service, it would be on their side.
Well, just like they could promise you Wi-Fi, but they're going to charge you for the router. It's still a
You
service
can
fee.
buy your own router though.
Yeah, you know which is what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
So I talked to my people about it and my providers, and they said, yeah, all you got to do is get your own router and cancel the Wi-Fi. Then they'll get their router back, and I use my shit as long as
So
it's all good.
guys, I want to say something real quick. I learned a lot tonight that if you are prepared and ready, especially for the situation I just got, the power went out last night at 12. I turned the generator, plugged in couple extension cords, one brought into the garage, one to the house because we got to run a couple machines in there too. And so
Mm.
everything worked out perfect. I
Cool.
don't think I lost any fish. I've just seen the tank that wasn't even running, any filters, anything. For 3, 4 hours, it's not gonna hurt. The tank clean waters, that's all that matters. Everybody's running, everybody's doing good. Hey, I don't want to stay here too long. I said when the lights comes on, I'm gonna shut it. Really, I'm really tired, guys.
Yeah,
Gotta go
go get
back
some
to
sleep.
sleep. Yeah, thank you for joining me. We'll like to do this near future if you like it again. Thank you.
Aquaballs, I just got to say this before you go. If you don't get sleep, you end up looking like me.
I
Oh
love
yeah,
that.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm
you're gonna
glad
get all
you
the ladies.
enjoy those angels like I do. I love my angels. Uh, want to show you a few.
Angels are one of the best fish. I don't think a tank is complete without an angel.
Agree with you.
Every tank I've ever had, every time I've ever had fish has had angel, at least an angel in it.
Yeah.
This is the first time I have multiple. The most tanks I've ever had at one time was like 8 in a single room. Now I have a whole basement.
Marco, thank
Nice.
you very much for coming up again.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it. Hey, check your messenger. I don't have your phone number, but check your Facebook messenger.
Oh, speaking
I'll
of
leave it in the
whatever
private
happened
chat.
with those like leopard-looking angels?
Okay, so I bred them, right? I have like a few babies here and there, but
Mm-hmm.
the genetics were so either they were too close, brothers and sister. So I got only like 10% okay looking. The rest looked like junk.
Yeah,
Like
Mm.
Sunfish.
like say that my avatar's in there right now. This avatars, no joke,
Look at
almost 100% all genetically perfect. Sometimes
that.
few of them not growing big. And I think I should just take this few and separate them like that baby right there. See, the rest of them are the same size. Just you not as big.
Yeah, you
Like
should just send them to me. I got a 55, an empty 55 right now.
uh-huh.
Send him the 55, and he'll send you the 55 with the fish. Boom, problem solved. Hold on,
That's
maybe
a
there wasn't
lot
a
of
problem.
work.
My bad. Problem created. My bad.
Means I
Watch out
gotta,
for free advice.
I gotta take
No,
the
but
rocks out and everything. Then
he wants the leopards. Look, I got one in this tank. I got one in this tank. Um, where are you? Come here, let me see you. Oh gosh, I'm like super tired, dude. He's in there somewhere.
Yeah.
well,
Adrian,
like I
do you
said,
know
if
how
you
to?
get more,
Right
I'll
there,
be
look,
interested
there
in at
you
least
go.
one.
Jabby, peace out.
Breathing
Hey,
there
George, did
hard.
I ever give you my contacts?
You know, I think I have your phone number, brother.
Yeah, because I don't have yours. Or I don't think I do, but check it. I never check. Let me
Just
check.
hit me up on Instagram. I'll send you it.
Well, Instagram. I gotta get you out. Okay.
Hey, so
Gotcha.
check out the pair of my avatar pair. They just bred again right there. This is them on that white thingy, and then I got a bunch of babies growing up again.
George, check the private chat. I threw my email in there, so if you ever get some, let me know.
All right,
Avatar,
cool.
The
Cool, Ron.
leopard.
I got your email.
Cool.
Photoshop.
I'll see the email in case. So, just because I want to be in a circle.
You want my email? Here, I'll put it down for you.
No, I'm just kidding.
It's
It was a chance for
actually
me to hear myself talk later.
KB. It's that one right there. I'll put it on everybody to see too. Here, I'm not hiding my email. This is my email. Anybody wants to talk to George? Email me, please. It's in the chat. Okay. Shut some stuff down and go to sleep. Oh,
Yeah,
Illuminati.
make sure you check your power filters before you go to bed.
Oh, I just did. Every
Oh,
part.
okay,
So
you
far,
did that.
look. That one's working. Yeah, it is working. I'm sure it's. I see the water movement. There's nothing else moving the water. That one's working. Look at this. That one's working. And then those two are working. The saltwater one's working. There's okay. There's this one I didn't check, but these guys. Let me see.
Yeah, it's
Yep,
mostly the
it's
aqua
working.
clears that have the problem.
No, I don't. I have aqua clear one of them, and it's working so far.
Okay.
It's on the shrimp. You see it? It's in the back right there.
I've
And it
noticed that when the power goes out, the aqua clears they lose their prime and they won't start up again, and then the water gets hot and you burn the motor out.
oh yeah. Hey, check out that shrimp right there. Ooh, he came over. Look at him.
Oh, he come to see you. He's saying, "Dad, feed me."
This one expensive. The other ones. There's another one
Is
right
that a
there.
candy cane?
No, no, this isn't the candy cane. This one is called red. Here, look at it. You can see it, right? Red super. What is it called? Come on, you know
I
what
don't
it's
know.
called.
That's what I'm asking you.
Those are fancy red tigers. I think they call them
Mm.
fancy red tigers. See it? And then I have here pinto black. There is two red pintos.
Indoor fish
One,
keeping is back in the back room.
okay,
I'm guessing he lost connection or something.
is back here.
Oh, I don't know. Is he back?
I got your I got your email, buddy.
Yeah, I'm gonna call it.
Yeah,
Go
me
to
too,
bed.
guys. Have
Go
a
to bed,
good night.
George.
Yep.
You don't want to start looking like me. You need to breathe your
No,
sleep.
it's already like 3 hours almost. Hey, check this one's out. Santa's really quick.
No, other one.